man. Jesus.
Big rumbler in the building. That nigga
Hold
going
on,
crazy.
Yeah, let's address the elephant in the motherfucking room, man. Shout out to Jay Rumbler
Big rumbler.
Oh my god.
for the 30 gifted?
30 gifted.
For the 30 gifted? What the fuck is going on, bro? Damn. Hey, don't be using chat for my guy, man.
Get that hype train going. Let's give him another round of applause.
Big
Give him
Yeah,
rumbler.
man. God damn. God damn, man. Another one. How about that, man? Another one, man. Shout out to Demon Kid for the prime sub. Shout out to Prince Strings for the sub. Shout out to Kaylin. Another one. God did.
That's what I'm talking about, Jay Rumbler. You got 34 subs for a stream even start. Listen, man.
Shout out to K-Mo Williams for the sub.
Prime sub.
He's heating up.
Bang, bang, bang.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Oh, shout out to the Black Man HD for another 5 gifted. Oh my god. Look at the predictions in chat. We're really twitching for him, man.
Got him.
Another 10 gifted. Holy shit. Oh my god. Metacomp for another gifted. Jesus Christ, y'all can in the motherfucking game, man. The sub goal for this stream is 100 and we're already 51 there. Holy shit, man.
Like 5 minutes
Hell.
halfway there, man.
I swear to God, we not paying this man off. What the fuck? Metacomp with another gifted. God damn.
And that's why, because it just makes sense.
It just makes sense, bro. It just makes
And that's
sense.
why, because
You're
it
not
just
even
makes
saying that
sense.
in the chat.
It just makes sense.
Just dropping bread.
Shout out to Jada for another sub. Oh my god.
Listen, man. I like it when a plan comes to fruition. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna lie, Damo. I ain't gonna lie, B-Souls. I feel like I'm home.
You are so gross. Another 10 gifted! Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
He's heating up. He's up.
This guy right here, man.
He's on fire. Not again.
Damn.
Bang.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jeez.
we got him.
They're going crazy for him.
Holy fuck, bruh. God.
like I said, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just feel like I'm home.
Oh man, not again.
Yeah.
I was on that other app today. You know, I was watching videos, going through the studio, posting stuff. And something just didn't feel right. I mean, I picked up a red Solo cup and it just didn't feel right. I promise you,
bro.
I picked up the peppers today because I was going to cook some spaghetti and some tomato sauce and it just didn't feel right.
He's heating up.
But when I get up in this room right here, hold on, let me zoom into the background.
God's nasty.
You see what's going on in the background. When I see what's in the background and I see that purple,
Yeah, I gotta change my lights, man. Hold on.
I just feel home.
He's heating
Oh,
up.
shit. Chad, doesn't that look
He's
better?
on-
Like that
He's
ass?
on.
Like,
He's on fire. He's on fire.
Bang, bang.
And that's
Yeah,
why.
that looks- that
because
actually
it
looks
just
better.
makes sense.
Like,
It
no
just
joke.
makes sense.
That was nasty.
that genuinely
Oh,
looks
man.
better. So,
That looks
I can't change my light
better.
colors.
It looks, hold on, let me, because even these lights is throwing it off a little bit. Let me cut these lights off. I just
Oh,
feel
shit.
so much better right now. And maybe it's because just like cream, I rose to the top. Oh shit, what? Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh my God. Oh,
That was a
my
fumble.
God.
That was a fumble.
Oh my God.
shout out to Jay
I-
Rumble for another 100 bits. Oh my goodness, a
just-
sneak peek of that goddamn style. Jesus Christ.
Nah, the style check is crazy on me right now. I personally, and I'm being serious. I'm being 100,000% serious. When I'm in my purple room, when I'm in my element, I just feel like I'm Thanos. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with one snap, I could make a difference. Yeah, I could change the world. You understand what I'm saying? I just feel like nobody can stop me. You could get Tony Stark. You could get Spider-Man. You could get Captain America. You can get the Black Widow.
Weak ass Doctor Strange.
Type shit and things of that nature. I'm saying fuck him too. And rest in peace. But fuck him too. You can get Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. It don't matter.
He's on fire. He's on fire.
Could have at least went with Gamora first.
It doesn't matter. None of those people matter to me.
Okay.
When I'm in my element right here, when I'm in this room, when I got that purple going, I got that monster in me. I just get to dancing, right? You understand what I'm saying? Just get to.
Oh man, not again.
I just get
to
dance.
Another 5 gifted. Another 5 gifted.
You understand what I'm saying? I get that bop in me. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, no wait.
Oh, and we reached a sub goal, by the way.
Gifting.
Oh shit.
Everybody just gets to gifting, right?
Damn.
And I just feel like
coming up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like anything is possible when we on Twitch.
Wait, no wait.
You understand what I'm saying, B Souls?
I understand what everything that you're saying, actually.
Damo, you understand what I'm saying?
I'm smelling you, gang.
I just feel like feel like on Twitch I could take over the world.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies. Matter of fact, I don't even want to hear me. I just want to hear gunshots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Niggas of audio hate
ladies and gentlemen.
The audio
yo
right now.
Hey, YouTube hates us in this one. I ain't gonna lie. Have you seen the comment section? Like, oh my god, shut them alerts off, bro. God.
I looked at the first one and I was like, yeah, it's a bunch of niggas complaining. Ain't looked back since. I'm like, they're probably gonna complain for
and that's a fact. I ain't looked back since, God.
I know how y'all feel. I know our audience. I know what to expect for the next couple episodes. I'm not gonna look.
Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Audio listeners, I stopped screaming. You know, it's not the screams that's gonna get it anymore. It might be the new soundboard audio, but it's not gonna be the screams. I got my guys here with me. Big Donation Damo, how you doing today?
Doing great, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Doing great. New apartment coming soon, so that should be fun.
Shit. No, that's big right there. That's big right there, man. I seen the story on Snap.
Yeah, you know.
On Snap is crazy.
We friends on Snap.
Hey,
Been friends on Snap for a minute.
Big B Souls in the building, and the B stands for bits. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been streaming for 3 days straight. Gonna be 4 after the stream. I've never streamed this much, but I'm having genuinely a lot of fun. So I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
I like that part of the stream team.
Yeah.
Part of the stream team. Listen, man. Y'all know who it is. And stop acting like you don't. We are, what is that, 100 subs? 100 followers from 10,000?
We are 70 away specifically from 10,000 followers.
From 10,000? We are at 69 subs towards a sub goal. And hold on, start check. It's Big O in the building. Stop playing with me. The one and only. You're big homie. Stop it.
Star check is crazy.
Star check. Star check. It's getting smaller, but it stopped. It has stopped any movement. It is staying this size. And my mom actually talked to me today. She said, you might have to look at getting it cut out if it's like this another week.
Oh my God, shout out to More Life Jason for another 10 gifted. What the fuck?
Listen, man.
I was about to say,
like,
bro, I thought you had the same shit Speed had like 2 months ago. Like, you see Speed's eye like a couple months ago? That was kind of scary.
That's what the style
Not
was?
another 5.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who is that with 5? Jersey boy Marv. Listen, if you're new to this and you want to be true to this, you just got to be in the stream. The only way I will entertain any comments or anything like that from now on, because I haven't been commenting on YouTube. You got to say, I'm here from the live stream.
He's on fire.
Not a bad situation.
He's heating up.
Bang, bang.
Y'all gonna hate
bang.
these noises when I'm done.
And that's why, because it just makes sense.
Y'all gonna
it
hate
just
these
makes
noises
sense.
when I'm done with y'all.
That's how
Listen,
concerts
man,
be, man. I don't know. Motherfuckers don't be outside for real, so.
I understand, man. Who you know get 15 gifted subs back to back type shit?
Oh man, not again.
Like that type shit. How we got more subs than we got live viewers type shit?
Oh man, not
type
again.
shit. You understand what I'm
That is
saying?
kinda crazy. Yeah.
That is wild.
How we got more followers than anybody else I've seen who's joined since September to try to catch the little hype train type
Oh
shit.
man, not again.
Type
Oh
shit.
shit. No
Does
shit.
that make sense? Type shit?
Makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me because
For us, right? What are they?
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a serious question? We'll start the pod in a second. What do y'all think other people are doing wrong specifically?
On Twitch?
Yeah, why aren't they seeing the success we're seeing?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Motherfuckers aren't really entertaining, man. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers
Talk
aren't really
about it.
entertaining.
Talk
Motherfuckers
about
are
it.
boring as fuck. They be sitting on the fucking stream. Yo, Jeff, what we doing today, man? Watching a video 30 minutes in. Haven't said a word. We're just vibing. Create some content. What are we talking about, bro? Creators create, man. All right, and that means actually talking to your chat, talking to your viewers, being lively, having some character in your voice. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Why
I
do you
mean-
think these other dudes suck? Talk about it.
I think it's very simple, and honestly, there's nothing they can do about it. It's kind of sad for them. It's just when they wake up in the morning, you know, because everybody got the same 24 hours, but the only difference is when they wake up and they go in a bathroom, restroom, whatever room it is, and they look up, that man in the mirror isn't the B Souls. It's not the big O himself, not the little one, by the way, the big one.
Not the little one either.
They
The big
definitely
one.
not. They definitely not the big one.
Okay.
You know? So that it just won't happen for him. It's sad. It's a sad reality. It's a sad reality.
Let me say this. ISO on me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get kicking in a minute. I'm about to get kicking. ISO on me. I figured it out. You know, I was in the Discord with Cardiac, with Dre. I've been doing R&D, research and development. I've been on all these pages and stuff like that. And I click on their profiles. And you know how on your profile on Twitch, you can kind of figure out who you are, what the creator is and stuff like that. They fill out a whole essay and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get to this part where they ask for name, you know, you can do your location, what's your IG, all that. But right up under that, right?
Right.
It's pronouns.
No
Follow
way.
me. It's pronouns. And every single person's page that I checked, whether they've been here for 3 years, 10 years, 1 year, 1 month, everybody's pronouns have one thing in common. They are not him. I think it's that simple. They are not him.
Oh my God.
You
Shout out to
understand
Jason
what
with
I'm
another 10 gifted. Holy
They
fuck.
are not him. And it's crazy because you would think that we'd be doing an advertisement.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I've never seen a platform
Right.
have hymns on it. You understand what I'm
shit.
He's heating
saying?
up.
Oh shit. Jersey Boy Marv with another 10 gifted. Ladies and
understand what
gentlemen,
I'm
let's
saying?
raise the
I've
fucking
never-
stakes. We just got to 106 subs in this stream, reaching the sub goal. Hey man, let's get to 1,000 now. Fuck it.
I don't
It's
understand.
fun. Why not?
Why not?
Why
Shout out
not?
Russell
Why?
Westbrook, man.
Because it just makes sense.
Why not?
It just makes sense.
Y'all going this crazy?
I
What is
swear to
that?
God, we need a sponsorship because I've never seen a platform with all these hymns. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying, right? You would think we were
Right.
selling male enhancement products. So I personally think, and Twitch, you used our stuff to send out to other creators that was hopping on, you know, to show them how they could increase their platform from the jump. First of all, tell them to be better, right? That's one. That's one. Second of all, tell them to go on their info page, scroll down past the location, scroll down past the Instagram, scroll down past the TikTok, and go to the pronoun section. Click the drop down and put him there.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Bang, bang.
And that's why, because
Or
it
her.
just makes
It
sense.
could be her.
It just makes
I'm her.
Whatever
sense.
you're comfortable with. Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this, and I'm gonna get real close, and we're gonna start this podcast. I'm gonna say this though. If you are to drop that drop down box and select him, right?
Right.
And I know y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
I know they know in chat. I know they know in the Discord. I know they know that watch our clips. This is a responsibility.
Mm.
And I eat yellow rice now, so I don't eat white rice anymore. But I remember something that my Uncle Ben told me. He said, with great power comes great responsibility.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Bang.
How do you come up with this shit, bro?
I'm
Like,
about to say, there's
it's
no way.
genuinely
That's
impressive.
There's no way
bro.
you didn't
It
think
just
about
makes
this
sense.
earlier,
It
bro.
just
There's
It's
no way you
genuinely
just did
impressive, like that ass, bro.
There's no way you just had that rock ass speech prepared. There's no way. Like, it wasn't prepared. There's no way it wasn't. You didn't freestyle that.
No way, bro.
Let's get into it, man.
You're so-
What? The
How y'all
Not the
doing
official
today?
baller for a gifted, by the way.
How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today?
I'm
Y'all
doing
good?
Been a good day. A great day.
Bezos, you good?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Played 2K with my Joe Nose build today. Tested out in the park for the first time. Joe Nose is cooking. Joe Nose was cooking. Ain't that right, Damo? Confirm it. Come on.
The
Come
build
on.
is okay. The build is pretty good. The build is pretty good. The build is pretty good.
Yeah.
Y'all be on park at night?
Nah,
Specifically?
This is
honestly,
midday.
I'm about to say midday. I had just got off PC and Souls was like, "Yo, we're playing 2K." I'm like, "All right, fuck it. I'll pull up for a little bit and run a couple games." It was fun though.
I swear servers were down last night. Like maybe that was just for me.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
you
just
said
for
your
me?
controller's broken too, right?
My controller was broken. My servers were and
You going through
was really messed. Yeah, no, it's messed up because I'm up at like 2, 3 in the morning. Oh, did it freeze? Did I freeze?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
you stopped
I'm
moving,
up.
so
Yeah, I know that was crazy, right? I'm
Did I freeze?
up. I'm
did I
up.
freeze?
Stop. Y'all gotta stop.
All right, buddy.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now you are.
I'm up at like 2, 3. So stop.
Damn.
I'm up at like 2, 3 in the morning type shit. And I don't got no controller. Wi-Fi's tripping. Servers were down on 2K and stuff like that. And you would think that I would just go to sleep, right? Most people just go to sleep at that point, 3 in the morning type shit. You just
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Yeah, not you.
But not me. I ain't gonna lie. The day before the pod, I can't sleep. I can't. I can't.
I do
When
get butterflies
where-
when it's pod day, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I wake up
I'm
and I know it's
saying this-
pod day, I'm like, oh my god, the best show on earth is about to go live. 7:45.
He's on fire.
It feels like
I
I don't know.
understand.
Maybe it's just me. It just feels like I'm getting ready for a game 7 every time. It's just like just that feeling, you know. You wake up, the air smell a little bit different. Got a little bit. You got to get your pre-game routine going. Like it's great.
And I can see why dudes hate Travis Scott, specifically after Goosebumps came out. No, I get it. I get it. When he was like, I get those goosebumps every time. A lot of people just couldn't relate, but Wednesday nights I can. You
He's
understand?
heating up.
Wednesday nights I can.
He's on fire.
Wednesday nights I can. Sunday nights I can.
Oh, I get it now.
Sunday nights I can. Every night I get those goosebumps. Listen, I want y'all to know we're stalling because it ain't much to talk about out there.
Been a
Red's gonna be-
right couple days.
Yeah, it
It's gonna
has
be
been,
like
man.
intro again type shit. Oh man, let's keep it basketball, I guess. Nah, for real, let's get into some actual stuff.
There's no way the transition's gonna work. I think.
No, I don't think it's going anywhere that you think it is, to be honest with you.
I hope not.
We got him.
Uh,
I thought that's where it was going, bro. I don't know.
It'd be nasty if I did another promo type shit after that. You know what? Actually, let's start here. And I actually want to say to be in this one, but let's start here. So I don't think last time we really gave our thoughts because it wasn't out yet. I wish I could play the Kanye shit. Guess who's going to jail? But KBJ's going to fucking jail, y'all.
Oh
Yeah.
KBJ is I don't even think under the jail is the right way to put this. But so KBJ, I think it was Tuesday, got arrested for felony assault and strangulation charge in an NY hotel. Accused of breaking a bone, choking, lacerations above the eye, bleeding. And this is to his girlfriend, ex WNBA player, Kaiser. Don't want to butcher her last name.
I just know it's Kaiser.
Kaiser Goderizik. Let's go with that. If I butchered it, I'm sorry, guys. I've yet to see a good pronunciation for it.
Mhm.
I'll get into some details in a second, but I know most of us are caught up on this. So what's your initial reactions, or just your reactions, Damo Bezos? Just
It was just crazy because every time more news came out, like the day and the following day, bro, and Lo mentioned this on the last pod, like more details came out and it just got worse and worse and worse. Initially, I thought it was not just, I'm not, what I'm saying. I thought it was a punch and that was it type shit. Like she has a black eye, but more details come out. He's like chasing her down the hall, really like beating her. Like, I don't know, bro. She was nuts. I don't really think there is a conversation. Put bro in jail. Get him out the league. I think the conversation really ends there. But I know there's other conversations to be had because I know Kaiser's sister got involved in making public comments, and then there was reception to that even. But that's where it ends to me.
Yeah, I keep it super, super simple. He's a piece of shit. There's no doubt about that. I know around the time of everything being released, there were still people, crazy to think, but it was still people every time something came out that still wanted to throw allegedly in front of things and wanted more information. I'm gonna just remain neutral until, bro, the moment you find out that she was in the condition that she was in, I don't know what. And when you see him getting picked up by the police, he's absolutely fine. I don't see any reason to wait for anything. What is there to wait for? There's no justification. There's no explanation. There's nothing for me to even think about outside of fuck you. You're a piece of shit. That shit was disgusting. I hope his career is done. I know his career should be done. Nigga shouldn't be allowed to pick up a basketball anywhere. Nigga, you should be done. He should be thrown under the prison. And I think it's crazy that he has the clause or whatever. I mean, I understand why, but that the Rockets can't cut him without having to pay him. So now they're trying to find somebody to trade for him so they can cut him and pay him, which is just like, all right, bro. Like, I don't, bro, get him the fuck out of here.
Can somebody explain that to me? Why can't they just outright cut him? Explain that to me.
They can't cut him. They just have to pay him. They don't want to give him the $16 million he's owed if he's cut.
Okay, so they don't want to give him the
they don't want to give it to him. But so they're trying to trade him and give away assets so someone else can get him and then I guess cut him and get the money. I don't know if they don't want to go under the cap or whatever the situation is.
It might also be the principle of the thing. It might also be the principle of the thing too. Like, no way you just did this and you just gonna get out of it, and we pay you your whole last contract. Like,
but somebody's gonna have to.
I'm not saying he's gonna get the money regardless.
He's gonna get the money regardless. That's the way NBA contracts are set up. So with that being said, what's his name? Raphael Stone. Is that the owners for the Rockets or whatever? The Houston Rockets team. Houston Rockets. Raphael Stone. Houston Rockets fans. All of y'all are pieces of fucking shit too, right? I don't think that you're to me. Oh, Tillman Fertitta is the owner. My bad. Raphael Stone, still fuck you. You're part of the organization. But Tillman Fertitta, look, y'all are all pieces of shit as well. What I saw that day is, of course, when Rockets Twitter found out about this, the way that they handled it was very much, oh, it's alleged. We still need to hear it out and all that stuff like that. And mind you, I think that that's part of the problem with the whole don't believe all women conversation and don't believe all victims conversation. Hear me out as I go. I can see the pander comments and all that stuff here.
Mhm.
all these sentiments all the time are just taken way out of proportion from their original meaning, right? That wasn't a call to just blindly believe anybody, et cetera, et cetera. But don't be insensitive to victims, whether they're alleged or confirmed, of specific acts, specifically violence. So I seen people on the TL all day when the shit dropped. Well, wait till it comes out, or I need to hear both sides and all this, that, and the third. And that's fine. I guess you're disgusting to me. But then I hear stuff about, oh man, Cam Whitmore just got an opportunity here. What is this going to do for the rotation? Everything else besides, damn, I hope she's okay. Prayers
Yeah.
for the victim, et cetera, or just shutting the fuck up. That's also always an opportunity.
I feel like that's a lost art.
Fuck up.
That's a lost art on social media is motherfuckers just not commenting. I didn't think that would be a thing to just scroll by something and just not say anything. Like, why does everyone feel like their opinion absolutely matters on every single situation that happens? Like, sometimes you can just scroll by.
And so,
if you truly don't care.
And then to add on to that, in the conversation of the ownership and all that, y'all are fucking pieces of shit as well. Look, you took on a project. You knew you took on a project. I got it sitting right here, and I know Damo wants to get into this guy, and I don't, because I was at one time like, yo, give KPJ a chance, et cetera, et cetera. He's young James Harden. We had those conversations, but you took a chance on this. Suspended by USC, personal conduct issues. 2020, accused of punching a woman, charges not pressed. I was at that party, if I'm not mistaken. He jumps into a fight, and we can play that clip as well. There were two women fighting. He jumps into the fight to break it up and somehow just starts wildly swinging on a woman. Arrested for handling, not on both, but on one of them.
The one he was
niggas, niggas is like, yo, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Arrested for handling firearms in a vehicle, marijuana possession, and driving without a license. Verbal altercation with Cavs GM for moving his locker, traded to Houston. I think we all remember that one. Sustained minor injuries in a Miami strip club altercation. Dispute with Rockets coach John Lucas at halftime, angrily left mid-game. That's that thing with Christian Woods. And then this shit from a couple days ago. So before this, you had all of this. You took on this project. You took on this mess. And now something happens on your watch. You have the opportunity to lie in it. This is your shit. Take responsibility as men and clean your shit up. But you don't. Hey, I want to push this off on somebody else. Let's see if we can get this off on somebody else. Take that 16 million to the fucking chin and keep it pushing.
That shit is nasty. That's absolute. That's when I seen that, I know I threw out a tweet saying something about it. Like, I understand the Rockets gonna be nasty, but if somebody actually accepts this trade for the sake of a draft pick, that's even nastier in my opinion. Like, that's just nasty, bro. Like, cut him. I'm with you. Cut him. Take the 16 mil loss. Fuck it. It's 16 million. You are a fucking gazillionaire, buddy. You're not. No NBA owner's main interest is their fucking basketball team in terms of money. That's not none of them. No owner of a fucking that's not how any of them are ran. There's always a side thing for fun, thing for show and shits and giggles. But so take that 16 mil loss. It's fine. Get past it. But to go out and try to trade them off to somebody else so they can cut them, that's dumb.
Yeah, even the attempt is like, even attempting, yo, who wants this woman beater? Does anyone want this woman beater? You might have to waive him after, but hey, man, he's very talented. He's a very talented basketball player, up and coming. You're nasty. Houston, you're fucking nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
Shouts out to Andrew Sullivan for the 10 subs.
Yeah, shout out to Andrew, by the way, for the 10 gifted. And then shout out to Persian for the $10 donation. He says KPJ really about to have a Olivia Benson on his ass in the next few weeks.
We just crossed 900 subs. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Tell these folks out here. This is crazy.
Shout out to us, man.
Mid KPJ conversation is crazy, but I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's nasty, and I hope NBA teams, and I'm pretty sure, unless they wink them, they have that private conversation. Yo, you do this for us now. Later on down the line, once we, I don't know, move on from Jalen Green or whatever, you'll have first dibs or something like that. So that's why you take Kevin Porter right now.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, if I'm any team, no, I'm letting you sit in your shit, buddy. Like you're gonna have to sit in this stinky pile of doo-doo that you decided to take on because you decided to take it on, which was fine. Hey, you decided to gamble. We all do that. But again, you decided to take it on, live with it, clean it up. The other thing that I find interesting in this conversation, well, let's talk about, and again, prayers to Kaiser. A broken vertebrae. They said that he walked in on her while she was sleeping in the hotel room and then just decided to, just start choking her and beating on her as she was sleeping, et cetera, et cetera.
That's a weak man right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's some weak ass shit for real.
Yeah.
It's
sick, bro.
crazy.
The shit's disgusting. All over the
Super
fact that he was locked out of the hotel room.
Now Kaiser's sister has been going off on, Kevin Porter Jr. This is ex-fiance, I believe, to Dwayne Haskins. Man, I don't want to. Oh, she was married. She was married to Dwayne Haskins. My bad. Calabria Haskins.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to butcher her name, but she's been going off on him as well. Fuck pussy ass peon Porter and that rank ass that raised him. Oh my God. Standing on everything I said, ain't protecting shit about no woman beating bitch. He tried to kill Kaiser. My sister could be dead right now. Imagine that. We can talk about hypocrisy if y'all want to. I know they're gonna say something if we don't talk about the hypocrisy and potentially what she's saying based off of her past with Dwayne Haskins. But we also got Miles Bridges commenting on this situation. There's no place for Kevin Porter Jr. in our league. It's unacceptable. He was a nightmare of a human being in high school too, constantly in trouble. I hope he is blackballed from the NBA if there's enough public pressure.
Miles said that?
Yeah.
Miles Bridges said that.
That's crazy for Miles.
Speak on it, Damo. Speak on it.
Hey, man, you fucked up if Miles Bridges is telling you how bad of a human you are for beating a woman. That's insane. That's the nigga that just got suspended for hitting a woman. He's like, nah. I mean, I know what I did, but this nigga tripping. Like, all right, bro. Like, again, some niggas just need to shut up.
I don't know, man. I understand why the internet is reacting the way that they are, because if there's one thing the internet does love is those gotcha moments. Wait, ain't this you type shit? But I don't know. I feel like I'm empathetic towards her because I'm just trying to view it from her shoes. Yo, my sister just got beat the fuck up by her boyfriend. I feel like as her sister, I got the right to be mad. Like, am I bugging for that? I don't know. Like, understand, again, the internet is going to bring up the past and, oh, ain't this you? But I also completely understand from her perspective of like, yo, this is my sister. I care about her. You know, like, she literally almost fucking died. So at the least I could do is, talk shit online. That's the very least I could do in this situation. I don't know. And sometimes, man, I ain't gonna lie, maybe this is a hot take. It's okay to be a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay to be a hypocrite, to expect people to be 100% consistent on every single issue, every single time, is just not gonna be the fucking case. Everyone has their biases, and that's fine. That's part of being human, is the fact that you do have your biases.
Yeah, I personally agree with the sentiments. Now they're talking about. Oh, somebody said that was a fake quote. My bad.
Yeah, Chad was on your ass about that one.
My bad. Damn, I got ball sacked. God.
I think there was another one though that actually was from her, not that specific one.
No. The Miles
Bridges.
The Miles Bridges one. Okay.
Damn, sacked again. But whatchamajig? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, so what they're referring to is Dwayne Haskins being beat on by his girlfriend at the time. I believe she was his girlfriend at the time.
So this was her?
That was her sister. That was the sister.
No. Yeah, the one that tweeted out about him being a pussy ass woman beating a hoe. She was the one that was beating up on Dwayne.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This whole situation is crazy.
Felony battery. She got a felony battery charge and domestic violence resulting in bodily harm stemming from an alleged altercation July 3rd at the Cosmopolitan. She was accused of punching him in the mouth by the police report. And apparently there was a piece of tooth and blood in the room when the police went and searched the room. And she's the one. That's what they're talking about when they say this is like hypocrisy.
Well, I'll say this. Right message. This might be the wrong messenger. Yeah.
Now, I will say that the charges were dropped. The charges were dropped. They did end up arresting this woman for what she did. Where is that? Is that it right there? That's it right there. This is her right here. They did end up arresting her, and the charges were dropped. Case was dismissed. So I don't, how you feel about that is how you feel about that. My thing from the internet this week and these past 2 weeks has been people are going to pick and choose what they say, because in other situations, if charges got dropped, then people would probably most likely never bring it up like as a got you moment. But for her, this was definitely a got you moment to do a right person, wrong messenger. But like B-So said, I ain't gonna lie, even if I did it in the past, if it's happening to my sister, I'm still gonna stand 10 toes on the fact that this should be that shouldn't be happening. Period. Point blank. I don't know.
Very true.
I want to talk about a couple more things from this. This is just the footage from the body cam of that 2020 incident, the altercation at the party.
The guys jumped in. Some guy was trying to separate it, and some guys, it was like Kevin, what's his name? Kevin Porter and the girl boyfriend, they attacked us.
So Kevin Porter, he threw his drink. Cause I'm like, that's my sister. You know, I can just jump my sister. He threw his drink in my face, pulled my wig off, and then punched me into the refrigerator. So then,
damn,
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. Two other things that I want to talk about from this is going back to the reception and how people are perceiving this. So do y'all personally feel like, and chat, you can answer this too, do y'all feel like they've been like the general public, the timeline, you've been seeing people on there receive this sentiment or this situation differently than other situations? Do y'all feel like they've been receiving it a little bit differently?
I've seen what you're talking about. I would say yeah.
So just any other situation in regards to like DVB souls, like Miles Bridges, Tory Lanez Meg Stallion, Brick Lady, just whoever else when it comes to DV or any type of violence.
I'd say it's different from the Tory situation. I feel like there were more Tory defendants and defending Tory in that situation compared to this situation. But there's a couple variables that kind of, for lack of a better term, justify that difference though, I guess.
On average, I feel like the perception of this one is a lot different, and the stance people took and how quick people were to take the stance of the woman, at least even if there were a minority of people taking the other side or trying to be play devil's advocate in those other situations, they weren't, I guess, magnified like this situation was, I guess. Or those might have been magnified more than in this situation. But with this one, I definitely feel like a lot more people gave you if you want to look at it from an internet meme side, oh, he beat this, throw him under the jail type shit, or they were just really quick a lot of people's opinion. I've seen people's opinions change once they found out who she was.
I was just
Well, they-
surprised because she like actually knew her type shit, so it surprised me on that front. But I'm thinking about it right now. I'm trying to think back as to like when we talked about the Tory and Meg shit, when like shit was coming out. From what I remember, the internet was very like pro Meg, and like if you said anything otherwise, like you know, you get like a lot of backlash.
From my recollection, when and the Jonathan Major situation as well. I forgot about that. That's pretty recent. So from my recollection, there was a lot of pro Meg in that kind of ish. But what I saw a lot of was we gotta wait for details. 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 And after a lot of these cases, Johnny Depp, I forgot about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. After a lot of these cases, it's been a situation where people just come to these sentiments of, and this is why I wait for details, or we got to stay neutral, et cetera, et cetera. But I see a lot of people in this regard, some of those same people that are already, you know, I believe her, 10 toes, I'm siding with her, she's the victim, et cetera, et cetera. And then I also see, and Donald, he alluded to it earlier, stuff like this. How you assault this. Now, somebody's probably going to say we're reading into this just a little bit too much, but how you assault this implies that there is something else to assault, my bad. If you can't assault this, you assault that. It shouldn't even matter what picture is here. How could you assault anybody, really, right? Man, woman, child, elderly, the age doesn't matter, or whatever the case may be. And so then I see stuff like this, and we could call this troll all we want to. We call this troll bait all we want to, all that stuff like that. But I see somebody, this shit's starting to get weird. Her being ugly makes it more understandable, and we can call these trolls. I mean, yeah, kind of. Yes.
The crazy thing is, motherfuckers will chop it all up to trolling when it's all not trolling. There's more people than you would expect being dead ass serious when they're saying yes. Or some people who dead ass have that stance. And I mean, I guarantee you can find somebody with a quote tweet on the brick lady. Like, I mean, pretty sure that's out there.
And they never have their actual face as their profile picture. It's crazy, man.
It's fucking.
You can say it's jokes. You can say it's jokes, and at the end of the day, it's just trolling. But the jokes and trolls motherfuckers let get off is very telling about the time. If I tell you, with all these people that's getting exposed for their old tweets, if I tell you, 10, 15 years ago, that was just the jokes. That's what we let fly back then. If it's not acceptable, it's not acceptable. Let's be real. Let's be. I know B-Soul just had his take on everyone can't be. It's okay to be a hypocrite. Be consistent. It's impossible to just be consistent all the time, but let's really be consistent here. There's no way you're gonna go and cipher through somebody's tweet. You're not invited to the cookout. You said the N-word back in 2009. Nope, doesn't matter. That was comedy. Doesn't matter you were trolling or it's a joke. Hey man, you can't do that. But now with this, no, this is just trolling. They're just joking. Like, all right, buddy, okay.
I have been seeing that more lately, though. People just using trolling as an excuse to be dickheads and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was trolling, bro. Relax. Even with like pranks and shit. It was a joke. I know you're working, trying to provide a living for yourself. Came into your workplace. You know, I'm disturbing shit, but it was a joke, bro. Relax. I'm trolling. All right.
And I'm starting to see. I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast today, and saying similar situation with like people saying things are buzzwords. Like everything isn't a buzzword. Buzzword is an excuse for unintelligent people to not understand what the fuck is actually being said. And sometimes what's being said is by somebody unintelligent, but they were talking about narcissist being a buzzword and gaslight being a buzzword, and that people don't mean it, don't know what it means, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why they just don't even like look into it. I just don't even, I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm not gonna lie though, gaslight was a word that was like it's a recent word for me that people just use, and I don't even think most people know what gaslighting even means.
And I don't understand that, but all the time it's not a buzzword meant to get you triggered or whatever the case may be. It's just not.
Yeah. Nah, I got you.
Like these are real things. Pronouns aren't buzzwords. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not.
What's this new shit?
What is this? What you mean? She, him? She, her? They, them? How is that new shit? We've been using that.
I'm saying,
not like this. Not like this. Not like this. There's new ones, bro. Like, all right, man.
I don't.
The new one is they.
Niggas hate updating shit. Niggas hate updating terminology. They hate things that change. What do you mean they? We call people they now? Like, all right, buddy. Like, it's not that serious.
You've been using they in sentences. Like, why is this crazy? You've been using they. They have been using they.
Imagine in the NBA world, motherfuckers dead ass getting pissed about like the change in definition of the word playmaking. Bro, this isn't what I grew up on.
I think they do though.
They are. I'm gonna say they are like that. You will run into some circles of motherfuckers, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Rondo is a top 3 playmaker of all time. I mean, he was a good passer. Oh my god, you one of them? Stat nerd? You what? It's not passing, is playmaking. That's what it is. Like, all right, man. All right, Unc. Can you just cut my hair? Like, I don't even want to
cut my hair, please.
My fault, G. I was just trying to have a conversation.
Some of these terminologies be throwing me off, though. I'm not gonna lie. What was that? Table setter.
Setting?
Great table setter. Chris Paul or Jordan Poole. I mean, Chris Paul's a great table setter.
I need to see KB dribble the ball twice with the same hand. I just need to see it. Last thing I want to bring up from this situation. 9/11 subs is crazy. On 9/14, chat. I don't know what we're doing. Might have to change that. I saw this, and I might not understand. Like, I might be reading this totally wrong. It says that, this is a report, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all are right. They're getting the information out of this fast. B-Souls is right. They getting hella information fast.
Yeah.
From this shit. Kaiser, girlfriend of Kevin Porter Jr., and her representatives strongly refute claims of abusive, I think I'm supposed to say relationship. They say the narratives aren't true, and in no way does that represent what their relationship has been. How do y'all interpret that?
Well, one, I mean, all you see people is, oh, well, this is crazy because statistically, the victim always tries to protect their abuser. I've been seeing that shit all day. I mean, but it's obvious she ain't trying to get the nigga in trouble. There's no way you're gonna tell me this nigga got into the hotel room, seen you sleep, and just attacked you, and I don't think that nigga's abusive. There's no way. Not with the track record. And not with that situation. I don't give a fuck if that was his first time putting his hands on you. That's just his first time putting his hands on you. I'm pretty sure he has attacked another woman before if he sees you sleeping and just snaps like that. There's no way. So, predictable, I'm not surprised.
Pull it up again. I just want to understand the quote one more time. But to Damo's point, though, because my girl's she's a victim advocate, and she tells me stories about her job all the time of like that actually being the case. Like, people call her to charge their boyfriends, and literally the next day they'll call, it was just a bad fight. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a normal, we just had a bad day type shit. So that shit does definitely happen. Mm-hmm. But let's see. Kaiser, girlfriend of KPJ, and her representatives strongly refute claims of abusive. They say the narratives aren't true, and in no way does that represent what their relationship has been. Yeah, I think it's one of those cases. Maybe I'm tripping, but
okay. So I'm, and this is from Baller Alert. So take this with a grain of salt. I read this. I'll say this. I read this, and what I got from it was she's saying that she hasn't been in an abusive relationship, but this time he did abuse her. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's the way that I read it. Because I know people were trying to paint this as, look at this guy, look at this abusive guy. He's probably been doing this the whole time type shit. And now this is just coming to light. But the way I read it was like, okay, this relationship hasn't been this. And now, it's become this. So this is the full baller alert type shit. I don't want to keep starting it. Let me read it from here. Shedding light. This is Kaiser's representative issued an exclusive statement of baller alert, shedding light on the incident and requesting privacy and respect. Miss Kaiser, God, I don't want to butcher her last name, wants to express her deep appreciation for the public support and prayers in regards to our client. Much that has been written in the press attributing statements to her are misleading and inaccurate, says Robert Hantman. She has not granted nor released any statements on her own volition. She asks everyone to respect her privacy and avoid speculation as to what occurred and refrain from disclosing any misleading statements as to Mr. Porter. She asked that the press and all officials refrain from any judgment and speculation on this matter, which will be rectified properly and with integrity. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I mean, we just ultimately don't know what their relationship dynamic was like, though. So, I mean, it's fair from that front. It could have been a case of it could be a case of an abuser, the victim defending the abuser, or it could just be, hey, they were fine the whole time. Maybe but he had history prior to their relationship, but during their whole relationship they were fine, and this was the moment he snapped type shit. We just don't know enough about their relationship to really say if it's a true or false statement. So
I would say that this probably proves that he probably hasn't been physically abusive to her, but and you know what? Maybe this is me trying to sound like Mr. Know Every Nigga, but again, as a person who can't perceive putting his hands on a woman, I'm not the type of nigga to even say, call my girl out her name. Like, if we argue, I might get loud, but other than that, I don't demean, I don't belittle, try to do none of that shit. I would assume if you seen your woman sleeping and would be willing to do what he did, you've been verbally abusive before.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that you've just been this saint of a person and then one day you just choke a motherfucker while they sleep and almost break their neck beating them. There's maybe he wasn't physically abusive this entire time, but I definitely think he was verbally abusive. I think he was emotionally abusive.
Well, not almost broke that shit.
Well, yeah, broke a quarter break. Yeah.
Just in, but no, I 100%. I actually 100% agree with you. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if folks just hop out the window one day, but if she's saying, don't jump out the window and just start saying stuff, I guess. But
if you don't want us to say, if you don't want the narrative to be he's been abusing you the whole relationship, fine. He hasn't been physically abusing you. He hasn't been beating you up this whole time. But I will say you've been abused. I would assume you've been abused the entire relationship. I just can't fathom you not having some form of abuse.
Yeah. If
it's not physical abuse, we won't call it physical abuse. But he definitely abused you in some way this entire time. There's no way this is just the first instance in totality.
Get ready to fight those pandering allegations, fellas. That's exactly what they gonna say to y'all.
There's no way motherfuckers is about to call us panderers for this one. There's no way.
Somebody is.
Somebody is, man.
And I would
you can't make everyone happy. That's what I've learned about being on the internet for 6-7 years now, bro. You can't make everyone happy. You know what I'm saying? There will always be a side that just disagrees with you. You gotta take that shit to the chin. So
everyone that I assume will call me a panderer for my take. I just assume you punch women. You listen to Chris Brown still, buddy. You.
Oh wow.
That's what
I just want to shout out real quick. Shout out the Savvy Fiend for the sub. Shout out the GUAO Tattoos 47. I feel like I fucked up that pronunciation for the sub. Neo the Trio for the sub. The Prophets for the sub. Duck Binku for the sub. And everyone else that's gifted so far. Shout out to you. And FSU drop him off. Damn, is that the new shit? Is he DEO?
FSU. I want to get into this too, speaking about controversial NBA things. A lot of NBA today, y'all.
Keep it a basketball type shit.
And things of that nature.
Oh, this is supposed to be my topic. But,
damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's fine.
Okay. I was like, I hope so.
It counts.
Go ahead.
It counts.
Did y'all used to switch classes?
Shit, yeah, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, hell yeah.
Y'all used to switch classes on boys?
High school, we took
had
all the
to.
same classes. It's just something to do. That shit was just something to do, man. We had to like.
See if y'all get away with it?
Yeah, man, we got away with all that shit.
That was easy work?
Yeah, that was so long ago.
What's the wildest, if you could say, the wildest switch off y'all pulled? Whether it be in the classroom, in sports, in life, anywhere else?
It's gotta be in life, but it ain't appropriate for the cameras.
They did say we switched teams. Like,
y'all switched teams before?
NBA team. They said we switched NBA teams like 5 years ago. That'd have been crazy.
That's what they said in the playoffs. Yeah, that shit ain't
That's
true.
funny.
Yeah, they put a whole story out. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't true.
Did y'all used to switch classes?
Now, I will say this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. On first listen, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I get what they were implying, but I didn't really make a big deal out of it. And then I let it sink in. I really thought about exactly what they did, and I'm like, "Nah, that's some nasty. That's actually some nasty shit." So, yeah,
Yeah,
That's
super
tough.
nasty.
yeah.
That's super nasty. And when they said it, I was like, yo, you niggas are wild for saying some shit like that. Today, definitely, but in general, admitting to that is crazy. The self snitch is wild.
I would think, and you know what? And maybe it's because have y'all, and I know this is a crazy question to ask, specifically B-Souls. Have y'all ever been a part of a train?
No, I've declined all the invitations I've got.
Damn,
Yeah, that. You did you?
No, I'm saying like, good shit,
I've
man.
been invited. I've declined every time.
I thought even at the time I would have thought it was like if
I did. I've always thought that shit was nasty. That's always been some nasty shit to me. I've never understood it.
What's the other one? Maurice? Marcus and Morris?
Markeith.
Maurice.
Who's the Marcus and Morris? I think his name is Marcus Morris.
if I'm Marcus and Markeith is like, yo, we should switch off, and I'm gonna look at him like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing?
All the time Markeith, I did. Yo, Marcus, hey, you know what'd be funny? Tiffany, we should come over, right? Usually I go in there, but this time it's gonna be you. Like, no, bro. Like, I would be so mad if my brother did some shit like that to me.
And then I'm gonna pull up and say we were trolling.
Then you gonna have her facing outside, and I'm gonna walk in front of the door and be like, "Babe, it's me." All right.
Wait, yeah, no, it's really me. It's
really me. It's really me this time. It's actually me. Like, that makes it sick.
Okay, so I think if we're all on a similar page to that, how do you feel about the people that are like, but they could be talking about like, you know, swapping a P test or, you know,
They could. I mean, they could.
I mean, in all actuality, they could be talking about anything in the world. Genuinely, we don't know, but they could be talking about anything that you wouldn't want to admit to or self-snitch on. So it could be anything, but it's kind of easy to see what was implied because even how the question was asked, it was kind of like Matt Barnes's face asking the question even was kind of like a implement, but like he was implying some shit with his question. You could assume like, oh, you were asking us if we did this or something like this. Even with some of the shit he was saying, things you did on off the life, just things you've done before. You ever switched out, like in general, like
in life,
just anytime at all in your whole lives, y'all just switched during something at all. Like, all right,
they're not going to admit to it now, especially now that even like people can put two and two together like that. So it's kind of cooked at this point.
Well, no, I don't. You know, it's crazy though. I don't even think that it's kind of cooked. I think that, and this is why. Yo, Yachty's pod, all of the smoke. For the love of God, hire better people.
That too, bro. How is this slipping through the cracks? Being a you know what I'm saying, an offline recorded podcast. You got editors on deck and shit like that.
Niggas watching.
It'd be one thing if it was live, right? If it was, you know, oh shit. I mean, fuck, he said it. I don't know what the fuck to do. They're gonna clip me. But nah, bro. When you got like FX3s in the studio, bro. In 4K 10-bit, bro, and like all these audio files, bro, cut that shit up, bro. Someone review that shit.
And
that's how you know they really don't care. That's how you know whoever's like out, and maybe it's them funding it, but if there is a third party funding this and there's a management company behind it, because that's something with a lot of these podcasts I didn't even realize was really going on. Like they legit have managers and shit like that and all that, like signed to these agencies. Maybe they genuinely just don't fucking care, which is even crazier to think that there will be a third party source to fund this venture and not give a fuck about the product coming out, not actually having somebody review the footage and chop out that 3-minute conversation of this entire podcast. Like that's, or this little 30-second clip, 45
did it. Clip. They could have did it with literally without that part and just cut from. They could even left anything you did in life, and then he could have been like, "Well, they said we switched to the playoffs, and that's cool," and just left out the part where he was like, we did something was inappropriate. We just can't, leave it on the camera."
You could have just took out that part of the entire portion of them. Oh yeah, I mean some classes that was 20 years ago. You don't even need that. None of that's important. That was not important to the episode. So you could have just cut it out. So motherfuckers just don't care. They really don't.
Yeah, or they did it on purpose too. I mean,
yeah, I think
clip hunting and all that shit.
Same thing with that Yachty shit. I think that they did that on purpose. I think also, like, I know people are talking about like the world being PC and et cetera, et cetera. But people need to hire people for this specific reason, like this specific job, and just listen to what they interpret it as. If I was that big, pause, I would hire what would be called a PC interpreter. Hey, watch the whole thing. If you interpret something that probably doesn't sound right, just bring it back to us. Just run it by us. Break down why this may come off the way it came, and then we'll make the decision. At that point, at least you'll be informed and not be like, "Oh, I didn't know," or whatever the case may be. But I think that they let this shit fly. And what's crazy is even now though, B-Souls, because you said it's too late now, they should come out, because I know they see what people are saying. They should come out and be like, "Yo, we didn't mean any harm by that. It's not what people are alluding to, sexual stuff. Like it's nothing like that. It's something totally different. We don't get down like that." That would solve a lot of problems.
Niggas just like, fuck it, I don't care. Like that's kind of, let them think that. Who can fuck with the internet? Say, all right, buddy.
Yeah, all right.
You soft ass bitches. The fuck?
Yeah, I guess so. And also, totally different. Steven Jackson, please take them fucking fake glasses off with the Ray-Ban logo in the corner. That is a real crackhead behavior. That is 100,000% I do drugs behavior. Like, let me see.
Side note, chat alerts is back on. TTS is back on. I think we've gone to that point of the pod where it's not spammy. So
good, man. Get into it. Like, that shit is. Come on, bro. You look like you just stole him out of Lens Crafters.
What's wrong with the glasses though? Maybe I'm missing it.
Nothing's wrong with the glasses, but glasses don't have fucking the designer logo at the bottom of the lens.
He wants you to know what he's wearing, man.
I'm saying,
he wants you to see the frames.
Get some Why does it? We see the frames. The frames give it the aesthetic. Fucking words at the bottom throw everything off. That's hideous. That's hideous.
I ain't gonna lie. I can tell you sell glasses. I know. I can just tell you sell glasses because I do not see it. I didn't even notice it.
I barely see it.
I didn't notice it until you pointed out.
I barely see it, but now that I see it, I still don't get what's so bad about it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Bro, if I got some Gucci sunglasses, I'm going to let you know it's Gucci as much as possible.
One, that's weird. Two, sunglasses. Nobody on the lens of any glass, they don't have the shit plastered right here. They might have it on the side. It says Gucci or whatever the case may be. But if you're trying to give off the aesthetic of glasses, take this shit. He looks like a crackhead that walked in the lens. Oh, I'm just trying stuff on. And now he got his hands in his pockets as he's walking towards the door. That's what he looks like.
Or hear me out. Or he's an old nigga that's doing old nigga shit like old nigga flexing. He grew up in the era of big ass chains and baggy shorts and baggy clothes and spinners. What's the point of spinners? That's some old nigga shit. Them niggas love spinners back in the day, Omar. You know what I'm talking about. Spinners are so fucking stupid and it's such a look at me thing. That's all this is. A look at me thing. He's from the era of niggas wanting you to look at me. It's some old nigga flexing stuff. It's not that deep.
Hey, K Wilk said in the chat, slow news day, boys. Yeah.
We're talking about Steven Jackson glasses, buddy.
No, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit really been pissing me off because he's doing it quite often. And then he has that little smile. Tell him about when I was.
You hate the nigga
I was
smile?
on the way.
God damn.
No,
because
no, it's not. It's just the
well,
combination.
hey, this nigga glasses.
It's
You put a smile on top of that.
Tell him about when we was on the Warriors and we beat y'all. What do he say on I was on the Spurs. I was better than Manu. I was better than Manu, Daddy Green, all them guys.
I could
Tony
compete
Parker,
with Bron.
all them guys. And yeah, it is something. They'll say some stupid shit. I was never scared of Bron. I was never scared. I was on the Bobcats. All right, please stop.
Corey McGetty.
Hey man, Joe Water's going crazy on the Bobcats, bro. You ever see? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's super side tangent. Yo, they had like the clips of like random NBA player clips going by there, and it was not on TikTok, on Twitter, on the timeline.
Oh.
It was Gerald Wallace highlights when he was on the Bobcats. Not gonna lie, I remember going to Bobcat games. I forgot how fucking exciting Gerald Wallace was, man. Guy was great.
Athletic two-way. You know what I'm saying?
Super
Athletic two-way
athletic.
wing.
Bouncy.
I was kind of excited when the Celtics got him during the net straight, low key, but like, oh shit. Yo, Rondo and Gerald Wallace, we're going crazy.
That's great.
Yeah.
Lob City. Fuck is Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, man? Nah, that was nasty time period.
Honestly, I don't like when they be doing that, Damo, because I be thinking to myself, no, bro, I was back then, and y'all never said nothing about Josh Smith. Okay, now all of a sudden, oh man, he would port crazy today in today's league. No, he wouldn't.
Y'all niggas did not care about Josh Smith back then.
Y'all hated him. I was there when y'all booed him. Okay, there, I said it. Every time he put a three up or even stopped at the 3-point line, I heard the boos.
All right, a lunatic tipped $1. Why Damo so close to us, bro? You want to kiss or something?
I can't get personal with you niggas. I can't get close and personal with y'all. Y'all don't like the new angle? Y'all like the new camera? You don't like it?
Damn, this is a new camera?
No.
I'm gonna lower the TTS to $1, by the way. That's why it didn't go through. My bad, Joe.
That nigga Gerald Wallace ain't never averaged over 20 points. All right, Damo, go ahead. 19.4 though.
I got you. I know we've been talking about a lot of basketball, so let's change the tempo a little bit. Get into this. No, not more basketball. I got you. We're gonna talk about, some music shit, some shit going on in the music world. Big Trap Lord Ross. Well, first of all, let me start off by saying this because we need the clip. Trap Lord Ross and everyone like him are culture vultures, and they are the reason rap is currently dying.
Anthony Fantano.
Boom. Facts. Even guys that we like, Lyrical Lemonade. Let's really talk about it. No,
Academics.
Wait, did you have this? Because I
remember. Live.
Damn, I remember watching. Is TTS coming through? My bad. I remember watching the King Von doc with you. Did you have the sentiment back then? I felt like you were on the other side.
And I was about to say, one, I was going to ask y'all about that. How do y'all feel about guys like this making these videos? Because let me break it down. Traveler Ross is releasing a 6-hour doc, and obviously you can see it on the screen. 6-hour doc on NBA YoungBoy. And before, like the day before, whenever he announced it, a ton of YoungBoy link, a little Dwayne's YoungBoy fans. I don't know what the hell they call themselves. The Young Boys, bunch of the Young Boys, led by Dwayne, invaded his DMs, death threats, all types of crazy shit. Talking about what he YoungBoy affiliates apparently was being told, all that. Just telling them don't release it. X, Y, and Z, calling them culture vulture, saying this, that, and the third. And this was his response to that.
Hey people, the moment has finally come. The documentary on YoungBoy is about to drop. I'm about to hit the button. I'm going to press the red button. I'm going to upload it. I'm very nervous. I honestly don't know what's going to happen next. It's going to be crazy. I just want to thank everybody that helped me put this piece together. There's so many people. I can't name all of you. Some of you maybe want to remain nameless. But this has been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears going into this documentary. It's been the longest piece that I've ever made, the deepest piece that I've ever made. I don't know whether I could say it's the darkest piece I've ever made, but man, I went to a whole other level on this. We got 6 hours of deep dive into. I'm just gonna say it, man. I think Youngboy might be the best rapper alive right now. If I'm honest with you, I've listened to every song, I've watched every interview, I've picked everything apart, and nobody's touching this guy, honestly. Hey, people, the moment has finally come. The documentary on Youngboy is about.
Yeah, so this is
literally. There was a lot of AO in there too, though. I ain't gonna...
This is the darkest piece I've ever cooked up. What the fuck? What the fuck? I think it's weird, bro. I think it's weird. I think there's one thing for people to just talk about the music, because I feel like at the very least, like people like Anthony Fantano, they just keep it to music for the most part. But these YouTubers that like their whole brand is making documentaries about gang violence of rappers specifically, and using their life and their struggle to monetize and create Patreons off that shit, I think it's kind of nasty. But I remember the last time I had this take, everyone was saying like, you know, he's really well researched, this, that, and the third. It's not like clickbait and shit like that. Like, it's a genuine documentary. So if that's the argument again this time, I guess that's the argument again this time. But I just remember looking up at that time certain YouTubers. Their whole thing is like, there's certain YouTubers and YouTube channels out there where they're like faceless channels, and they know certain niches get a shit ton of views, so they just make a bunch of content about that. And there's certain channels out there, literally all their videos are like, Tekashi 6ix9ine's criminal history in 8 minutes. And then the next 10 would be the babies, Lil Babies, Youngboy.
This new Domo angle would go crazy during Ookie Cookie.
That's crazy. Lil Durk and like all those rappers. So I feel like at that point, like, I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing. And it's kind of nasty, bro. It's kind of nasty.
Very nasty. I know when we first, Omar, I got you after this, but I know when we first watched the King Von doc. Oh wait, is there? I don't. These alerts is crazy. But I know during the King Von doc, and you're right. At that time, I was kind of on the other end of this fence with the whole Trap Lord Ross thing, but I feel like personally, and maybe I got to go back and see what I said, but I'm pretty sure, because I feel that way now, King Von was being people were up. The whole thing was people are upset that, oh man, you're painting King Von out to be this villain. Oh, you're painting him to look this way, like he's evil and this, that, and the third. No, there was no painting of it. He was just evil. The nigga was just the villain, and that's what's really my side. Like, you don't get mad at Trap Lord Ross for just talking about the information available when we're talking about this nigga and making it seem like he's making something that he's not. With this particularly, 6-hour documentary on NBA Youngboy is crazy to me. What are we trying to find out? Last time I checked, he's just in Utah waiting to get off probation, right? Waiting to get off house arrest. He's just chilling. Yes, he got some shit going on, but other than that, I'm not understanding the need for the 6-hour doc. And I'm kind of on the side of, and looking at it, this shit is weird. And so is you're right. Seeing how many channels are in that avenue who absolutely don't care about the culture of hip hop is crazy. Like, it's one thing when it's a couple channels, like there's always those talking heads that you'll watch. They've always been there in terms of hip hop, like breakdowns, things like that. But now it's just like, what is the point of what some of y'all are even doing? Like, you go back and look at the content you were doing before. Like, well, a lot of these people some of the people that I watch in this space, they've always done music content. They've always talked about music. They've always talked, like, that's always been their thing. With some of these guys, it was like, bro, you were doing Fortnite 3 years ago. You were playing Fortnite. Last year was nothing, like 2 years ago, last year was nothing but fucking Among Us and fucking Fall Guys. That's all you were posting. And now you got a 6ix9ine video. Now you got, and it's always the darkest of the dark. Now you got this, that, and that. This shit's just weird.
This nigga, the title of the documentary is Youngboy, Real Killer or Gangster. I don't know.
Does he know what or means?
I just and I've been saying this about the commercialization of, you know, essentially Black culture for a long time. And, you know, Damo said it one time before. Once you let it become mainstream and all this stuff like that, it is just at the mercy of the people. But I don't know if people imagine that this would be the thing that is the outcome based off of, you know, letting it get to this type of level. I mean, I know these dudes don't care about this stuff like that. And it's sad because there's a generation of people who are conditioned to, you know, care about hip hop, care about sneakers, care about basketball, care about tech, care about whatever it was, Star Wars, media, whatever it is, music, care about these things in the most simplistic, commercialized, whitewashed ways. That lacks empathy, that lacks character, that only sees them, the people, the players, the things as commodities. You know, and ultimately, at the end of the day, therefore, those that make the most money in the situation. Again, on the Joe Budden podcast, and I'm going to take all their little talking points. Joe Budden was like, the documentaries are not for the survivors. They're not for the victims. They're not for any of those people. They are legitimately for the person who caused the harm. Did y'all see that BS High doc?
No.
You I that might be, especially after winning time is done. That's the next watch party. Dog, the whole doc, and I didn't realize how bad it was. The whole doc is just a circle jerk of the coach. It's just a circle jerk of that coach. Kids were out there during that game versus IMG Academy. Dog, they have four torn ACLs before halftime.
Damn.
Just 4. And some of these people, they're not kids. Some of them are 21 on that field, 22. But we're talking about torn ACLs, meniscuses getting injured. These kids are going days without meals. They are jumping from pillar to post with promises of academics and all these other things to ultimately hurt them for the rest of their lives. He took out PPP loans in their names. So now they have that and evictions on their credit and all that stuff like that. And here goes HBO Max making a documentary about him. Cool. We want to know the story. Only person that got bumped from that was that guy, the coach that set all this up. He's at a whole nother school doing the same exact thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
No punishment.
I felt like growing up, like documentaries were supposed to be the most in-depth, unbiased lens into certain situations. But the more and more like, and maybe it's just a recent thing, I don't know. But like documentaries nowadays, like they easily have their own biases. Like it's pretty easy to point out what the biases are. Side note, I also saw on HBO Max, bro. They got, you know how they did that documentary about Kim K and Kanye?
Mm-hmm.
They got a new one about the Megan Tory situation, bro. Like exact same branding. Shit is nasty, bro.
They said honestly, they said you got to watch it though, because apparently it gives out good information. But what you're saying is true. There's biases. There's people that are storytelling, and I specifically said this about the ones that are dramatizing these events. And I got so much pushback because that Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I was like, who is this for? Why are you dramatizing and romanticizing the deaths of like innocent people? And people were just like, oh, this is the best way for it to be palatable, et cetera, et cetera. But no.
Well, that wasn't a documentary. It wasn't a documentary. I'll get pushback on that front. But
it's a docu-series.
Was it? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It was on purpose to be like a biased lens towards what the fuck was going on.
I think they classified it as a docu-series.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong on that.
And I don't know I forgot the name.
But I still feel like there's a difference between a documentary where everything being shown on the screen is like IRL footage.
I get that.
And like not even the romanticized, but like having paid actors you know what I'm saying, act out shit.
So in totality, and let me bring this up too, because this will be, I'll touch on this real quick because this is a part of that same conversation. They have this, HBO Max has this new documentary out. It's this doc with this savior complex. This white woman goes over to Uganda, and she claims to be a doctor, and she claims to want to do charity work, but ends up killing 105 kids in Uganda through her doctoring and her charity work.
What the fuck?
That's her right there.
That.
So all these people believing that they're doing good, et cetera, end up doing harm. And that's why Boosie was mad at Trap Lord Ross. Because the stuff you talking about shouldn't just be talked about, rehashed, brought up, shed light, especially from somebody your lens. You make these documentaries, you take your ass across the pond. Simple. Nobody needs you to be doing that. Nobody needs you to be doing that.
Let me ask you this: would your perspective change if, like, instead of him just doing it remotely at his home in the UK, he actually went to, like, these people's home and stuff like that and actually did a proper documentary, or no?
I think if somebody who was in touch with the actual people in the culture, who grew up and lived in the culture, took on the task of doing that, then I think that it would be different. I do like, on the inverse, seeing like Nas doing a Supreme Team documentary. And if you don't know, Supreme Team is a gang, drug organization in the 80s that was based out of Queens, New York, that sold drugs and, you know, stuff like that. But Nas is from the area. Nas was friends with some of the major players as he came up in the rap game and stuff like that. And so him taking on the task of a documentary, I feel like it's better than, you know, Johnny Bravo from fucking Ireland flying over and interviewing from a jail cell with no ties to this. And however he tells the story, it's whatever. But, you know, I'm going to get my some million views and get the fuck up out of here. That's just lame.
That's a fact.
That's fair. I'm going to try to, hold on. Let me see if this will work. Will this work?
What's up?
There you go. It's going to bring it back up.
Y'all getting all these biddies and donations and can't contribute to the fund for getting a Domo of 4K face cam? For shame. Also, you got my mod souls?
Hey, we already did that like last year. So.
4K?
How much you gonna pay for that shit, motherfucker? How much you pay for that shit, nigga?
Oh, shit.
Underscore.
Fuck.
Ain't high.
Nigga just said buy that shit. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Hey man, we are 85 away from 1,000 subscribers.
Oh my god!
Like,
yeah, I know.
You got 125 already this stream, man. Hey, shout out to chat one more time, man.
Damn, chat.
86.
You call me big Are we spoiled? 100 is 100 subs normal per stream?
100 per stream? How much we be doing?
It's normal.
No.
6 streams, bro.
No, it's not. It's not even remotely normal. No.
Sean, is that normal? Let me stop.
Y'all niggas built different. I ain't gonna cap. Good shit.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I really don't. I hate the way that we treat different cultures so lightly. I just hate it. I ultimately hate it. Shit's
dark as shit. Hold
on. I do want to say, while we're here on the and let me send it to my computer. I want to Cruise send it to me. So we're talking about hip hop. We're staying in that same vein for 2 seconds before we go on to the next thing. Lotto was on Carisha Please, and we can tie this into, you know, the VMAs and Sukihana and all that shit like that. But Lotto was on Carisha Please, and Carisha Please is cool podcast. It's all right. It's not, you know, no Let's Keep It Fucker. It's not like that. But she's on that podcast, and they're having casual conversation about Lotto, who she is in the industry, et cetera, et cetera. And the question comes around the block: why is Lotto so young and freaky?
What?
Yeah, crazy question to ask, right?
I already want to know how you so young, but you so freaky. I'm not, baby. Hold on, let me clear the air first of all. I've always had like a maybe. I'm not really that experienced though. That I think that will shock the world. Like
the shit I be rapping about, I've always had a boyfriend. Like I was never like back on the proud. Like
Yeah.
I was always like
What's
in
your
high
sign?
school
What's
I
your
had
sign?
Capricorn.
Okay.
So like we like stability. So like in high school I had a little boo, you know what I'm saying? So I've always had a nigga, and I just when my nigga is my nigga, my nigga is my nigga. So it's whatever. Like my nigga now, we doing a lot of firsts that I've never like done.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really experienced for real. I'm like that for my nigga though.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you
what
can
I
go
would
there.
say. It's not even that you're not experienced.
Yeah.
You're not passed around.
Yeah.
Yo, Santana.
I forgot about Saucy Santana when I ain't gonna lie.
Always there to ask the uncomfortable. You just not passed around, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's where we're going with that one. I want to start off a little lighthearted. So, who the real hoes in the industry for real?
I don't know, bro. What the fuck? I don't know these people, bro.
Nah.
There's some good liars out there. That's my thing. I'm saying I don't know, not from perspective of I don't want to say that. There's some damn good lies out here. So like I don't think she whoring no more, obviously, but like I guess start off, Cardi definitely. I believe every word she says to this day. I believe every fucking word.
I agree.
Like I say, I look at dehydration.
I believe Sexy Red.
Yeah, Sexy Red's believable. Damn.
What do you think the sneaky ones that like you think, you know what I'm saying, they're innocent type shit, but they're
Janelle
real freaks
Monáe.
in the sheets?
Janelle Monáe.
Nigga had that.
Janelle Monáe. Not a question. She's one of them ones.
I feel like Taylor Swift one of them, low key.
No, she's not.
Nah, I'd be
Hey, all right. That proves my point even more, man.
Ooh, someone in chat, Rico might be like that.
Next thing you know, she like getting choked, bro. Come on.
Rico might be like that.
Like getting choked makes you like that sauce?
Wait, what?
Like on a regular though. Like,
I believe
that's a
SZA.
prerequisite.
I definitely believe SZA. I definitely believe Ari Lennox.
Ooh, SZA, shit. Yeah, definitely.
I do want to say, of course, I don't believe like Ali or Chloe. No. Why you say damn?
Who did you say damn to? Both of them?
Chloe, more specifically.
What? Why?
They bad, but they good people. They ain't like
I don't know
type shit. They at peak probably freaky with theirs, like how what's her name just said.
I don't even believe that. I truly don't believe that.
I would know.
Gabrielle Union, she's an ass eater.
Yeah, she's a real freak.
Yeah, that's proven. That's 4K.
So how do y'all feel?
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about her saying that basically she's lying in her raps? She be lying in her raps.
Who is it? So them saying Lotto's lying in her raps?
Yeah, I mean Lotto admitting like all that freaky shit I be rapping about, I don't do it.
I mean that's like
I'm glad she admitted it. I'm glad she admitted it because it was obvious some of you motherfuckers was lying. You picked up on these hoes was lying back when Meg was preaching what she was preaching, the City Girls was preaching what they was preaching, and they had full-time niggas. They were in relationships.
I think the City Girls actually do that though.
I was saying like what they was rapping in their raps about making money off these niggas, but whole time you buying Lil Uzi a Urus for his birthday and all this type of shit. In that aspect, not the they're not real freaks aspect. I would say there's motherfuckers capping about their actual abilities. Sukihana is a huge liar in terms of her abilities. She might make the attempts, but they suck. The tape is out there, sis. Your game is weak. You talk like LeBron and a hoop like Cameron Payne. I don't like it. I think we need to call more of them out. There's probably some of those. They probably try to act like it. Yeah, if you're a ball player, you hoop, but you don't hoop like LeBron, bitch. You hoop like Isaiah Whitehead. Like, I don't know. I don't know why we capping.
I don't think she's gonna be offended. She not. I don't think she's gonna know half of the niggas you mentioned. No offense to them niggas, but what I will say is, no. I mean, this isn't a shocker. So I can only be but so like passionate about the situation because it's kind of like when Future, granted to a lesser degree, because Future was crazy when this happened, but it's kind of like when Future was like, "Oh yeah, I've never drunk lean a day in my life." like when that fucking half the community, half the hood was shocked. And it's like, yeah, of course niggas be dragging a little bit. Same thing here. Of course they ain't doing all that shit, but they know the shit sell. It's obvious the shit sell. I mean, you can look at the top female artists in the game. 90% of them, most men think are attractive. It sex sells, and they know it. So they rap about the shit sometimes. And for some of them, they got to get a little extreme. For some of them, they spin from the heart. I'm not shocked by it. I hope she wouldn't take too much offense to it either, to be honest.
I think Lil Tecca put the same shit like when he first came up. I think he did like the Genius interview for Ransom. I was like, yeah, I don't do any of this shit. I don't got a Glock like type shit. Damn, was it that funny, Omar? God, you see that shit?
That nigga said that nigga rapped in the song. Yeah, took a trip to France right after. Yeah, I don't even fly. I ain't never been to France. Like, all right, but like, this is crazy. It's hilarious, but it's crazy.
I guess the conversation. No, that shit was crazy. I guess the conversation need to be: Do we care that artists in general, not even just women, are lying? My answer is no. To be honest, unless they're going out in their whole persona, like you being mad at Suki, I can kind of dig because her whole shtick is that this is that, and then in 4K you're like, yeah, she ain't a freak for real. So that I can understand some people being mad at her for that. But like, if a motherfucker like, I don't know, random stray, no offense to him, but I'm not even about to offend him. I'm gonna make some shit up. If Namir was talking about how he grew up in the hood, never had no shit, is still actively in the hood doing wild ass shit like that, and then niggas was like, Namir, you went to a private school or some shit like that. I think that would I think that's justified. But in general, like exaggerating a bit, I don't think niggas care. And that's just me though. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I should, but I don't think niggas care.
I don't think people care until they find out that you wasn't really living that life for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I feel like when I listen to songs, I'm not like, let's say Lil Tecca came out with like, I don't know, like some drill gangster rap shit. I'm not thinking, man. Well, it might be different because Lil Tecca said he doesn't do that shit, but I don't know. I feel like most of the time I just wouldn't care. Like if you sound like you do it, hey, you matching the vibe, then you matching the vibe. I don't know.
I if you sound like you do it.
I don't know.
It depends on what it is because there was Smooth a era of rap of SoundCloud niggas that all talked about guns and shit. They don't even know how to reload they shit. Like didn't even know how to put bullets in the magazine. Didn't even know. So it does get to a point to where niggas started to question, like, all right, bro, everybody rapping about bang, bang, kill, kill, and none of you niggas can bust a grape. There's an issue here. So then real rappers, like real street niggas invaded the rap game and kind of flushed them out. And we talked about this probably last pod about the ones that was really about it and like the ones who was manufacturing ratchet shit and the ones who are really ratchet. And it's about to get to a point to where in terms of music, unless it's one of two things. One is going to be like how it is with men. Like, it don't matter what it is, the baseline for male rap is going to be get money, shoot a nigga,
fuck bitches. Street
nigga shit, fuck bitches, yeah. So for women, the baseline might just end up being my pussy pink, fuck it,
booty hole, bro.
Suck it, make the money off of them. That might just be the baseline for women rap, or the sexy reds are going to just invade the rap game for women. And it's going to force you other women rappers to rap about real shit that you actually do. That's the only two options.
Yeah, I can even kind of see that. I know that seems extreme for a lot of people, but I can even kind of see that because, as you mentioned, artists, a lot of artists that actually were on that street shit did flush the fuck out of the fake hood niggas. They like no cap. Yes, you'll have a nigga that you know ain't exactly on that type of time and mention a line here or there, but that's no longer their persona. Their persona is no longer, hey, don't fuck with me. Their persona is, I'm a rock star now. Like, y'all peep that? So being a rock star, I guess you can be a little violent, but you ain't like on some shiesty shit. You ain't some 30 shit. You ain't a Memphis rapper. Like, we even have all these terminologies nowadays versus just, I don't know, smoke purpose and a new artist type shit. Yeah, I think that's very possible for in terms of women's rap, and I'm not a woman, I wouldn't know, but I think it's very possible that they might go the authentic route when it comes to like being a real freak-a-leak-a-deek for all I fucking know.
The hella motherfuckers just lose hella channel points. Did I just see that, bro?
Yeah, someone got. Oh yeah, they bet on Omar. Let me see. Will Omar return before 9:30? Ooh, most of y'all got paid. Most of y'all got paid.
Y'all are stupid. What's it called?
I just seen chat. Pay your pussy.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Whatever mod did that. Good shit.
My girlfriend let stray cats in by accident. So.
Oh.
By accident. She just opened the
Yeah.
door. They're like, yo.
But what she doesn't know is, so we got some stray cats in the neighborhood. She went out there one night throwing baloney at them. So now they
Where the baloney at?
They marked the fucking house. But what she doesn't know is we had some like, chicken or whatever with the little chicken grease or whatever in the refrigerator. So ate the chicken, still got the little Tupperware with the grease, the little chicken fat at the bottom. I put the fat, instead of putting it in a bag and put it in the trash can, I put it in the grass right next to the trash can, which is right next to the garage. So now they snuck into the garage. Like when she put the garage up. That's my fault, but she'll never know that.
So really it's your fault, but
yeah,
you're
she'll
gonna
never
blame
know
her.
that. Yeah, she'll never know that.
Do y'all have pets?
Like that.
Fuck no, we don't got no pets.
Would y'all ever get pets?
It's
Why
too much
not?
of a responsibility.
Neither one of y'all want pets, or you don't want
She
pets?
wants a dog. I'm not.
So
That's
they're
what I
gonna have a
thought
dog
first,
soon.
too. Yeah, I
Everybody
ain't
say,
gonna lie.
he's gonna have a dog soon. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, she gonna come back from work one of these days. You see this cute ass puppy? Can we get one? It's gonna happen 10 more times. All right, I see the appeal now. I see the appeal.
Exactly.
and you know what I'm gonna say every single time? No, hell no. In fact,
Bezos, he's buying her a puppy for Christmas. I'm calling it.
Predictions, chat. Predictions.
Predictions. Channel points. Put them up.
Channel points. Channel points.
She can get a puppy balls. How about that?
What?
Oh my god, jeez.
Yeah. I don't know where we were at. That's where I was.
I got a topic to bring up.
Go ahead, B Bobby.
All right, let me share this right here. Boom. Make sure I'm not sharing porn.
Bring up the hoops talk, man. So like,
all right, here we go. Okay. All right, I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen it, but for everyone that's been keeping up with the Dillion Danis Logan Paul fight/beef, for those who don't know, again, for the last 3 months, Dillion Danis has been posting a shit ton of shit about Logan Paul's fiance, and apparently they faced off recently, and Logan Paul said this, and apparently some people are saying he went too far, and there's been this whole ass discourse on Twitter about it, so I'll play it right now.
Turned to alcohol, try to drown everything out.
Yeah,
Your
I
dad
thought you wanted to
passed
do.
away. You
Yeah,
lost
he
2
did.
friends.
Talk about that and see what happens.
I am.
You say you're
Trying
trying
to
to say
drown
you're
everything
not a
out.
scumbag and you're gonna talk about my dad passing?
I empathize with you, Dylan. Turned to alcohol, try to drown everything out.
Yeah,
Your
I
dad
thought you wanted
passed
to do.
away. You
Yeah,
lost
he
2
did.
friends.
Talk about that and see what happens.
I am.
You say
Trying
you're
to
trying to say
drown
you're
everything
not a
out.
scumbag and you're gonna talk about my dad passing?
So that's the clip. That's the clip that's been going around. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is saying that Logan Paul crossed a line. And he's ODing, bringing up Dillion Danis's dad who has passed away.
And
These motherfuckers are trying to sell a
we
fight.
all agree? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he crossed the line.
I'm not
Because
saying
if
anything that's
motherfuckers
not
want to play
offensive.
dirty, we could play dirty on both ends.
She hacked my
can't do
girlfriend's
that.
phone twice. And like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You was trying to
He
see
better than me. He tried to. Honestly, I didn't understand what the outrage was about because Logan was taking a mature aspect. He was taking a mature look from it. He was like, "Listen, man, I know you're going through a lot of shit. I understand there's a lot going on with you. I empathize with you." He was pulling that card, not me, bitch. Yeah, fuck your dad, nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to
Fuck him.
say.
Fucking piss on his goddamn grave, bitch ass. I would have went OD. I would.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna talk about my dead dad? You fucking right, you dirty piece of shit. What?
I couldn't
Yeah.
do that because he might just double back on my dad. But I feel it.
Yeah, I don't understand the outrage at all. Not even remotely. From one, he could have said it way worse. Two, and more importantly, dog, you talked about the nigga fiance and damn near doxed him to do it. Are you fucking kidding me?
For 3 months on a daily basis.
Are you fucking kidding me? But now we in person. I say some shit that might hurt your feelings, and now niggas is, man, fuck out of here, bro. And I know the way shit's been set up every time I have these stances, all I'm seeing in the comments is, oh, that's actually you. Fine. I guess that's me too. Because I'm not gonna lie. You talk about my fiance, my mother, my children. Fuck you. Rest in piss, nigga. I would have said worse. I wouldn't have been mad if he done worse. Y'all.
Let me ask y'all this though. Is there a line that like, okay, you're ODing now?
No. Once I'll say this. Once I feel you crossed the line, I'm gonna either cross your line or we know there's no lines. But in terms of selling a fight, this is the fight business, especially now that you made it about going below the belt and doing devious shit to try to sell this fight. So now, yeah, I'm going to meet you on your playing field. I feel you crossing the line. Literally gotten people dropping videos of what it looks like my wife sucking dick on the timeline. You literally got videos of her begging for penis. You literally got a folder of just her with all these different men for a whole 3 months,
Big Wood,
just everything. And you think I give a fuck because your dad passed, nigga? You think I'm gonna show mercy on you? That's crazy.
Yeah,
What did you say?
I don't
Sucking dick.
Yeah, nah, he did.
Because I don't know if you've seen the video. That's the only way to describe it. She was sucking dick.
It wasn't her, but I know the video you're talking about.
Yeah, the woman, not
she
her.
was sucking mad penis though. I ain't gonna lie.
And it was big. And
Yeah.
it was big.
Taking it all in.
No, I said you ain't seen it. That's the problem.
I not in the
with the
context
Hollywood
that you,
shit.
Not in
It ain't no Hollywood.
There ain't no
Big dick.
there ain't no Gaslight Alive that's gonna make me click a video because the dick big. That's not there ain't no Gaslight Alive making that happen. So,
She wasn't sucking just a tip. You
Y'all
know
can
when
say
it's a
what
big
y'all want,
dick.
man.
When it's a big dick, they just go tip.
I
Only.
almost want to forget what I had to say and move on to the next topic. This is fucking crazy. Look, no. So I don't play to get even. That's what you would be essentially saying. Is there a line? I don't play to get even, nigga. You shot below the belt. Oh, you missed. I'm aiming for the head and below the belt, nigga. Like at that point, all right, fine. We didn't have to do this. Now we're doing this, bro. And it's up to me where I want to stop. There's no moral compass line when you say some fucked up ass shit like that. Man, go to hell.
That's fair. That's fair.
My thing about it is, whenever I see videos like that, I actually get turned off because mine isn't as big as Big Bro. So what would she do with me? What would she would just one gulp my shit? Yeah, and I just don't.
No, you smiled when you said that, bro. Stop.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
Nah, I get pissed.
No, but dead ass though. I feel like if you do want to set some boundaries, because he looked like he was finna cry, and Dillion looked like he was dead ass finna cry. If you want to set some boundaries, just don't go that far. It'd be different if Logan started just taking it there and you didn't want to go that far, but just don't go that far. And until somebody proves me otherwise, when they go to court, we'll figure it out. Nigga hacked the woman's phone. Come on, you can't. Yeah, you can't get over that. You literally. There's no way that you can like. Oh man, that was a low blow, Mr. Paul.
It's like
Paul.
Do you think the line was crossed for him when her phone got hacked, or just the whole ordeal in general? Because I feel like posting about my fiance for 60 days straight. That's
probably.
Lines have already been crossed. I ain't gonna lie.
No. The line has been crossed. I can't get over the fact of the phone hack.
Phone hacking for me is GG.
I think the line. I think the line would have been, hey, you can say whatever you want about my fiance, but once it starts becoming content to show X streamer coming to your gym, illicit video, photo, whatever, that shit he did with Aiden, that's when I'm like, all right, this shit's crossing the line.
What did he do with Aiden?
So Aiden came to his gym, whatever, and he basically was just like, yeah,
Jaden, we're on Twitch.
Oh Jesus, that guy.
Oh Jesus,
I didn't know I was gonna say his name. Like
fine.
Voldemort. He he was at the gym. He was like, just so you know, I'm not lying. Just look at my phone real quick. Oh, look. Oh, look. I don't want the camera to see. Look. You see what she's doing? You see what she's doing? Yeah, I'm not lying. You see that? Like, all right, bro. Now you're doing way too much, bro. You're on Voldemort's stream showing who knows what. It's probably nothing, but now we're just fabricating shit and making it seem like you got this evidence on our girl doing whatever. It's just niggas nasty. Niggas nasty nigga. And the only way you can defeat a nasty nigga, get nasty.
Nasty.
Yeah. Gotta get nastier.
Imagining Voldemort being on the live stream is mad funny, by the way.
Oh my God.
Okay, we get it. You read the books.
Yo chat.
Same shit. TSO _. Take it away, man.
All right, shit. Where the fuck is it? Hold on, let me pull up my shit. My fault. I know I got here a little late.
Knowing Logan Paul, I probably would have went to his mom's house. I ain't even gonna lie. Just because
while while you're looking for that, and this is super random, I just want to ask Bezos because I've been dabbling into the Filipino YouTube community lately. Don't know why, but I have. I'm about to test Bezos' Filipino card. All right, Bezos. If I say ba, you say
love ko to.
There we go. Okay. All right. He
McDonald's. Come on, man. Stop.
For real.
Stop. Yo, stop playing with me, man. Stop.
I hate y'all, man.
No way you just tested my Filipino chain, bro.
Hey,
Stop. No, you didn't. You actually didn't. Because if I tested your black chain, that'd be crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
If Logan was really like that, he'd go to the dad's grave, dig it up, burn the skeleton, keep the skull, and wear it like a crown during his walkout.
TTS going crazy. What the fuck?
All right.
He's so stupid. TTS.
yeah, that wasn't us. I'll say this. So I seen a tweet. It was a little thread, not too deep, pause, but it's not exactly the tweet that we're going to be talking about. It's going to be like a versus kind of thing, like which one's worse type thing. So I seen this on Twitter. It started with just some random dude tweeting, "Gay men are very cruel to the people they are not attracted to." So then someone quote tweets that saying men are very cruel to the people that they are not attracted to. Now, I don't know why I didn't pull my own tweet up, but then I went on to quote tweet this and say people are very cruel to the people they're not attracted to. So unless there's a debate in terms of unless there's a debate that one of the demographics mentioned are not cruel to somebody, my question is, who do you think is like the cruelest? I suppose I do probably have the more PC thing of it just being dead even. I think personally, men can be on the physical side and women can be on the extreme mental side of aspects, but it's a conversation to be had, at least in my personal opinion. But either way, the idea that it's only men, again, is kind of troubling, but that's just Twitter being Twitter.
I think within this conversation, everyone is just going to speak from their personal experiences. I ain't going to lie. Whether it be like anecdotally or what they see on the timeline. Because if they interact on the timeline with a lot of like men hating women shit, they're going to think men hate women. And vice versa. If they react to a lot of women hating men shit, they're going to think, hey, women hate men. So I honestly think that's the answer. To give you a straight answer of like who I think it is, hey, PC answer, I think it's dead even from what I've seen. So.
Let me see what Omar trying to pod for real. Go ahead, Omar.
I am. Who might be cooking? It's men. We just talked about the KPJ situation, and we just saw niggas say if she was ugly, it would be understandable that she got beat. I don't know, man. Same thing with the Brickgate lady. Like, I'm not helping her. And
apparently they're trying to say that her shit was completely fake, and it's not no evidence that it's fake, right? Oh yeah,
we can talk about that in a second, but yeah. So in the KPJ situation, they just said, "Oh man, if it was, anybody ugly, I could, she'd get assaulted pretty much." Not even pretty much.
Shit, I guess Omar he only trying to pot a little. I'm about to pot all the way.
Oh Lord,
the first tweet was right. It is gay men. Gay men are crazy.
Oh, gay men specifically. Okay.
Gay men specifically, yeah. I think the first tweet was absolutely correct.
I ain't never been found unattractive by gay men. So shout out to my gay niggas, man. My giggers.
I'm not speaking from any personal experience outside of not them not finding me attractive. Not that I'm seeking the attraction of gay men. I got a gay cousin and that nigga's a dick. I just said it just makes sense. Like them niggas are very cruel. That's a cruel ass nigga. Like it fits. Pause.
With the gays, man.
Yeah, pause. Super. That's a crazy pause. I think the only thing Sage is right. Stop, like some of these things, some of these things are like some of these things be words. So women get the words off. Like women get the words off for sure. Gay niggas get the words off for sure. The idea that
physical aspect is the physical. Like I did introduce it earlier just so I was like neutral in terms of being a host of the topic, but the physical aspect is fucking crazy. like I'm not gonna act like physical mental and it's dead even. I just think that there's upper echelon of getting your words off that women do, the mind games that women do, or that gay men can do that can make a case, but the physical aspect is fucking nuts. The idea that like, if the woman's ugly, if a woman's pretty, I'm sorry, you'll let her cut in front of you in line. But if a woman ugly, you'll go as far as to push the motherfucker all the way out of line and dare her to do something about it. That's the difference we're talking. And that's just like the kindest ways that I've seen this shit just be 180. It's backwards as hell. I guess we had a pretty lengthy subject on that, so I will save my next topic for next week.
Has anybody, do y'all know if anybody's looked up Kaiser's tweets to see if she's tweeted anything about men?
No.
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 No, I mean that's what they did in the Brickgate situation. Why? Because of her looks. It's because of a lot of things, but you know, I'm gonna just leave
They
it
did it
at
with Kaiser's
looks
sister.
is gonna be
I feel
nasty.
like that was the case with Kaiser's sister.
Her shit was kind of known though, but I hear it, and even that's a reach. But you know, hey, I do want to say to what Sage just said though, because God, they have done the Brickgate lady thing. I find it so interesting. Not interesting, but interesting. I find it so interesting. Yo, bro, if you hate somebody or a situation or whatever, please stop trying to justify it. Stop trying to find things to make your point. Stop doing all that stuff. Just say it. In that Brickgate situation, Sage, there was a dirty looking white woman who came on social media and just said some stuff. And then all of a sudden people, yeah, you see this? You see this? This is 100% the reason why this bitch was lying.
They was ready. They were ready.
That bitch, she looked like she smelled like homemade deodorant, bro. That shit crazy.
Oh my god.
Smell like old ramen noodle water. Like, I don't even understand.
Ramen water.
And mind you, there's been stuff to come out post that, because the woman that got assaulted, I seen the other ones that were like, one dude got these are text messages from a nurse at the hospital, and this is exactly what it said. Mind you, it's refuting the exact statement. I don't know too many nurses that are like chronically online, and then they find out that it's this specific person just by name or whatever. They just so happen to get this other content creator's phone number, and they were able to report it or whatever. Like, that shit is just so coincidental that all this stuff happens against her. Even those two dudes who are out there, you seen the two dudes, Sage, that were like, oh, we were out, we were here. Them niggas was out there just on a random night saying, oh man, you know, we were here, this happened, we're on the scene, etc. Dog, if you don't like her, just say that. Like, I promise you, we would live such a better life if you were just like, you know what, I don't like her for real. And just keep it pushing.
The biggest checkmate for me, because for a second I was like, oh, but then I was like, wait, 2 seconds of deduction of like logical critical thinking here. There was a dude that came out and was saying, oh, she does this all the time. I seen it. I was there. She does this all the time. That's what she, so by literal, somebody's lying. so I was like, there's no way that it didn't happen. And the store owner says it doesn't happen, but nobody can find the fucking report and all that extra shit. And then simultaneously, there's a dude that's saying he was right there. He knows why it happened and he would let it happen again. So I'm like, okay, somebody's fucking lying. I can't go to the lengths and saying she's fucking lying at this point in time, at bare minimum. Hey, I agree with you 100%. People need to, again, PC Sage here, they're going to use this for against me in the comments. People need to stand 10 toes on what they believe in. I feel like a lot of times people will try to say things passive aggressively. If you're going to even be PC, say a whole lot of nothing. Like fucking practice it. I'm good at it. Say a whole lot of nothing. But I'm tired of people saying shit and then like saying, I didn't say that. But it was heavily implied, though you said what you said, you mean what you mean, and you feel how you feel. I cannot stand that, bro.
I agree.
I'm not saying retweet.
I'm trying to because the stuff that they be pulling out is just some of the funniest shit in the world. And then she herself came and put out her like medical reports. And all of a sudden, those things are doctored. Like, those are the things that I don't want to believe. But, you know, everybody else I want to believe. These are the guys that were there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see this one.
What the fuck?
She was right. She was literally right there, bro.
She was allegedly right there.
Like coming from the gas station. We just came from the gas station, right? And she was talking about she got hit with the brick. You know what I mean? And then we was asking. So we just like, what just happened, bro? Who just hit you with a brick? She talking about a guy in a suit. You know what I mean? But we saw the guy out here though. We never knew he was a bad guy though. You know what I mean? We saw the guy out here, like we working and stuff like that. So that was around here and stuff like that. That was moving and stuff like that with the girl before she got hit with the brick, you know. So what happened? We just don't know what happened. I think they had like a argument or something like that. We just don't know. Before that, she was trying to fight with another. Yeah, she was trying to fight with another girl right there before she got hit with a brick. You know what I mean? She was trying to fight. You know what I mean? So what happened is we were just out here. We was chilling and stuff.
None of this stuff matters.
Them
I just
niggas
want y'all
are
to
too
know.
shiny for me to believe them.
Yeah, I don't like how many times that nigga said, "Yeah, damn, scratching there." I don't know about those, man.
I just want y'all to know this is literally two dudes who said, "Yo, isn't that Mark's Darts over on 8th Street?" And they were like, "Yeah, why don't we go there and say all these things?" And so then they went there and they said all those things and it went viral. That's all that happened.
Sometimes it's easy, and sometimes I look in the mirror every day and say, "Damn, I don't have clout," because sometimes the niggas make this shit look easy. Like that's easy. So, damn, I can kudos you for that. Everything else, I mean, I can't believe, bro. I'm sorry, I can't believe a word you just told me, man. That was the least convincing story I've ever heard in my life.
Where did this happen at?
I don't even know.
That's another thing. I don't know where.
We don't know, but yet the owner put out the thing, but we ain't seen it. It's a fucking
yeah.
mess.
There's no state, there's no
fucking
actual place, but the owner put out a statement saying this didn't happen. I'm done with it wholeheartedly. The situation still exists though.
Niggas got the text messages from the nurses, but can't tell you what hospital it was at. Niggas got. I'm not trying to believe shit niggas got to say, man. And you know what's crazy? I was in the space when niggas first started saying she was lying. I was like, I don't know, man. When some of this shit coming out, this shit is looking kind of sketchy. Now I was just like, you know what? It's better to just not care.
I'm finna get an Android phone and go into like a back alley and be like, I was right there at the brick. And I stuck my hand out.
Boy, daddy right now should have used a swisher.
I gave her the brick. Wait, who did what?
I should have. I watched the brick graze my fingertips. I watched the brick graze my fingertips. So, and I had a chance to save it, but it just is what it is. You know, she deserved it.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. I'm just gonna move on.
I didn't hear what.
Also, they said a nigga in a suit. Who the fuck let Mr. Dubois in the club? Like that shit is all over the fucking place, man. I don't.
Why is only one of them telling the story? You know what? It doesn't matter.
The other was just chiming in with random shit. Allegedly she was over there and she was arguing. Yeah, she was tying the shoe. Yeah, she was tying her shoe. And then this dude, she said it was a dude with a suit. He had a suit and a tie. Yeah, this dude with a suit and a tie. Like, all right, bro, you just adding on to the story.
Hey, it don't seem convenient that every day or 2 days something new comes out, but it's not like concrete. It's just another new person having a different perspective as to why this thing is fake.
At this point, they is pussy because that's a lot of niggas that seen it. Like, boy, oh boy, I thought it was like about 5, 10. No, it sounded like 200 niggas was right there.
Tomorrow's about to be a nigga. Yo, actually, I was in the bathroom after the nigga with the bricks factor. He came in there. I heard him talking about it.
He had the brick in his hand.
And I didn't do nothing, but
he explained to me what happened, and I was like, damn, I'd have hit that bitch with a brick too. So I ain't really say nothing. Like,
I was feeling for my life at the time, but like, surely if I was dead,
I didn't want to get hit with a brick next.
And and I will say, so that dude you talking about that was talking about he was there, the original dude with the glasses, they found out he was in a whole other state. They found out he was in Tennessee. He's got a girlfriend. He was never there. He's not even Somalian. None of that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, that's the wave now. That's the way to get famous on social media. Just
should I do that?
Lie.
I'm about to do it.
Should I do that? Just stop lying.
The next controversy that pop off for some shit and it's super vague, I'm about to be the first nigga to lie. You know what? Keeping it hot, I was there.
Oh, wait till the Jonathan Majors trial starts.
What if that was Milagros all along, bro, during that Tory Lanez case? Because I was believing her. I ain't gonna lie. So you really was there? So like, what happened?
And whole time she has like 30 different.
Whole time she was in Oklahoma, bro. Like
MTR is live right now, 3K viewers on YouTube streaming about her. This nigga has made 30. This is what. Hey, chat. This is what I mean. Let me put the mic closer.
I'm scared, but
and MTR. I watch different things to try to make myself, see all the different perspectives and views. This nigga, this is 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos, 5 videos, 6 videos, 7 videos in the past 9-day span. This is 1 live, but I think there's another live that's missing here. There's another
click
live.
on it. Click on it. Like, what's he potting about, man?
And he
look at his face.
Because on my stream we watch live.
Video? What you gonna do? I told all these men, like, yo, why is
this is the original video?
On my face? And he's holding a brick.
And baby ass headphones he got. I used to have them.
You got the Oreos.
Liar, pets on fire.
And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat, man. I ain't got time for y'all. Y'all gonna start an e-beef with this one. I can see it now.
This is 20.
The e-beef about to begin.
No, and I don't have any beef, but like this is I'm subscribed. I be watching NCR, all that stuff like that. This has to be at least the 3rd live stream I've seen. For real. He's been talking about this for 1 hour and 6 minutes. Started 65
minutes. Unlisted VODs, you think?
Yeah, no, I know, because we watched him on stream, on my stream a couple of days ago.
God damn.
Yo, at that point, what are we doing? Some of the things that you said have been debunked already. Some of the people that you referenced have been called out as liars already. And from I don't know, because I haven't been double checking all these videos. I'm not gonna go back. You haven't gone back and corrected none of that shit. At this point, you just believe in what you want to believe. That's it, man. That's social media. That's the game.
That shit is tough.
The nastiest shit for me was during the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp fucking case, bro. I go on Twitch. Literally every big streamer is just watching the case, bro. That shit was nasty to me because I know for a fact 90% of y'all deadass do not care about this. It's just hella people are blowing up off this. And it's easy to react content. That shit was crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
And they was getting bags off of it too. It's funny. Did you see the documentary of it on Netflix? That's another thing they have documentary.
Is it good?
Me and my girl watched it. Actually, I thought it was pretty biased. It was pretty biased. Actually, at first I felt it was kind of leaning towards one way, but it was just describing the case, and literally everybody was on Johnny Depp's side during the case. And that was the angle they were going with the documentary. That's what I got around to at the end of it. Like, whole time, a lot of people were thinking, yo, his team set up the whole wave of the social media shit. They were the ones that pushed for it to be live streamed and televised how it was. His team wanted that. Hers didn't. They basically was just like, they felt that he could manipulate the situation by getting social media on his side and public opinion and all that extra shit. And he wasn't even there for the announcement of like the settlements and who owed who what. He didn't even show for that. Like the trial was however many days, and he was there for all the other days when it was live streamed. And the last one, he wasn't there. But long story short, yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of these conversations from now on. I ain't gonna lie.
What conversations?
Those types, just the trials, the super gender war-y conversation. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
After that week of Twitter Space covering the Meg trial. After doing the whole Meg trial on Twitter Spaces, like every day, just all right, new information coming. That's when I was like, all right, I don't know enough, and nor do I care enough to really be in these spaces.
Is it crazy to say that Prince is a tiny bit overrated?
Dicks. What the fuck?
The fuck?
I think for me those were cool. Those were cool. It was weird when like niggas would come in and be like, I've heard 30 seconds of this space. You're a panderer. You're a pussy. Wear a tampon.
And niggas be so upset that you weren't on Tory Lanez' side. And they all be followed by Mustard. It was weird.
I want to play this. I think this is actually important to talk about.
Man.
Form your think pieces now. Get ready to join that Skip Bayless hate train expeditiously, dog.
Please tell me that weren't Carter.
I need a new mic. All the cool kids got that mic. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
Told you.
Hate him, bro.
Name.
I just want to be clear with what he said. Shannon Sharpe didn't leave on his own volition. He was pushed out. Y'all go. Let me know.
Believable.
That's super believable. It's very believable, actually. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I don't really know where to. We don't know.
First of all,
bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say
it's believable.
I guess to get the ball rolling, I guess.
Nah, fuck it. I got you. Stephen A's lying. He's a liar.
Okay. I
He's
thought you were gonna say something
nah,
different.
he's lying. Shannon didn't just leave. Shannon left of his own volition. He was mad about the Tom Brady comments, and he said he's gonna get the fuck out of there. That's what happened. Is that potting? Am I potting for real?
I was just gonna say, I mean, I could I even understand where he coming from now. I don't know if he kind of like pseudo told the business that he didn't want to tell accidentally on purpose. I guess that's where you could have a conversation, I guess, not to gaslight Stephen A, but it's kind of what happened, but you deal with it. But I mean, based on the episodes I've seen on YouTube, I'm acting like I've seen the full show. Based on what I've seen on YouTube, I wouldn't have been offended if I'm Stephen A either. I mean, it's been a minute. He got forced out, but more importantly, fuck the force. That's been 7 years. Here's the thing, Skip is a goddamn catchphrase, and now he's going from here's the thing, Skip to here's the thing, Stephen A. But dog, that's like this. It's damn near the same exact thing, especially considering they both their names start with an S. So, I wouldn't. It'd have been weird if Stephen A was feeling away. I ain't gonna lie, I'd have called him a weirdo for that because that'd have been crazy.
I think ultimately what happened though is because everyone wants to make this whole thing like a big drama mystery. I think ultimately it was just finances at the end of the day. Shannon Sharpe had a certain number. FS1 didn't want to meet it. FS1 didn't want to budge, so Shannon Sharpe left. I don't know. I just felt like that's what
seems likely.
Nah,
I'm more so with the push out thing, and there is a 10%, Kira. I don't know if this is where Omar Adama would go with this. Your 10% chance that, hey man, that was becoming Shannon and Skip. It's possible. So if that's another thing, that could have been a possibility. Shannon, I mean, dog, that nigga is a powerhouse in the sports common media nowadays, bro. I'm telling you, I've been said y'all can call these other motherfuckers corny. You still tune into the shows. You still tune in to First Take for Stephen A. You still tune in for Skip and Shannon. But if nowadays that's becoming you tune in for Shannon, don't really care about Skip no more, that's the time to say, hey, yo, you gotta go, bro. And that's a possibility as well. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna gas it and act like I do know or even strongly believe it. But all of these things are possible, and I'm not surprised that he was forced out more than he was just leaving. I actually 100% believe it.
Y'all not trying to pod. Listen,
I am podding.
First of all, Shannon is Stephen A is a messy boots. He's a messy boots because it's his story to tell, but let me tell a lot of
it. Yeah, it's his story to tell, but let me tell. He dry snitch like fuck. He dry snitch like fuck on him.
He's a messy boots. That's one. Two, let's be real, man. And if we look back at the past, we know Skip this isn't the first time he's done this. Big Shannon got bigger than him.
Not lying.
Big Shannon got more popular than him. Unc became the face. I was watching some of the segments recently, like at towards the end of the show and stuff like that. I ain't never seen Skip be so quiet. I don't know. I don't know if this is some new stuff. Skip quieter than a motherfucker in the segments. But that's a sign. So now we have Shannon becoming bigger, right? Mm-hmm. Skip losing his dominance. The hierarchy changed. They had to make a decision, man. Get the fuck up out of there, you black ass.
Oh no. Okay. Well, he had me in the third quarter. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about the ending of that, but Nah, I mean, even then, even in the marketing, bro, like, I could be wrong. I don't tune into the channel, but I think there's hella of Shay's funniest moments or Shannon's funniest moments. How many of those Skip compilations are there? And mind you, Skip is literally right the fuck there. So it's possible. It's possible they felt that way. It's very, 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 very possible. I just don't want to believe it because it's kind of tough. It's kind of awkward to believe it. So I don't want to necessarily believe that, but I'm not gonna. I'd be ignorant, straight up ignorant, to act like that's not a possibility. So yeah, I do think he was forced out, whether it's because of that, whether it's because the soul said price range, or mixture of both possibly.
It's a mixture of both, but I feel like he would have made shit work if the numbers made sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I will say this, and you're gonna get mad. I will say this. I believe more so than not there's love in between the two, but I do also think that their tenure was coming to an end regardless, and I think that's another possible reason why they were forced out. Because I don't know if you guys seen a couple of times on Twitter, but they had some serious blow up moments, and they went from, okay, once a year it happens, like same thing we've argued on here like twice this year or some shit happens. Yeah. And that shit went from twice a year to twice a month to damn, didn't that happen Monday? So it could have just been time. It could have just been time.
That sounds like the Joe Budden pod, ironically.
Well.
That kind of pod. I mean, that's what happened. I mean, motherfuckers saw some shit on air for like a course of a couple months, if not a year. Shit blew up. And now people want to backtrack and try to point out where shit happened, and like motherfuckers made like hella compilations. See, this is where the tension started, right here. Rory, look at his face. Look at his face. He looks so uncomfortable.
That's gonna happen anytime any motherfucker leave a platform, man. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
I might not even believe in their beef like that, to be honest with you, but that's just me. That really genuinely might just be me.
Why Philly smacking the shit out of him now?
Well, besides that Tom Brady incident, that Tom Brady thing, that might have been real. But other than that, the other blow-ups and stuff like that, I might not even believe in it. I truly believe it might have been time for Shannon to spread his wings. I think that couldn't have been on the Skip Bayless show. I'll tell you that right now. This is before we hit that hot take of the week, because I know people are waiting for it. So, new iPhone came out. I'm still looking at my videos trying to figure out what the fuck is new and why should I upgrade, et cetera, et cetera. What should I be expecting? But it led me to this question. What's something that you know you need to upgrade, but you're too lazy to do so? Something that you have at your home that you're too lazy to upgrade.
Pick one. Okay.
But you definitely need to upgrade. I ain't gonna lie.
I got many. I'm trying to pick one. Oh.
Does it got to be an appliance?
No, it doesn't have to be an appliance. It can be anything. That's what I'm saying.
You said clothes.
I need new underwear.
My whole last apartment. I ain't
gonna. Need is crazy. You want that. You don't need
that. So I'm not saying. So you're in a 1-bedroom, right?
Yeah, with the string, like my girl is literally sleeping on the couch. We bought a comfy ass couch so she can feel comfortable during these hours. But yeah, we need a 2-bedroom bed, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
My fault. Yeah. You only in one. Yeah, that's different. My fault, OG. Yeah.
Hey, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I know the struggle. That was looking for this spot. I was like, look, we definitely need we need at least 2, but we found a 3-bedroom and that was even better.
Damn.
But yeah,
damn, Salisbury's going nice.
Hey. And it's not that expensive either. This shit crazy. But yeah, needed 3. Ecstatic. Got my own office. I'm happy. Happy.
Big office.
Okay. Oh man. But yeah, mine would be my setup. My blue snowball mic.
Didn't they? Never mind.
No, you
it broke. No. My daughter broke it.
Do this
my daughter
okay.
Yeah, my daughter broke it. My daughter broke it. Like,
hey, that shit the old reliable at this point, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it is. But I need to upgrade. So I know I need to upgrade. I am too lazy.
I know them comments gonna look like, man, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, man. That's tough.
Yeah, I need to
Sage,
upgrade
what is it
the
for?
I need to upgrade the underwear for real. Once it starts to get holes in it, I mean, you gotta let it go.
At that point, right?
Yeah. 2
I ain't
wash
gonna-
cycles? It's crazy. Go ahead.
Shit, man.
It took me a minute to get new socks. So socks was the answer for a minute. Okay.
You was cheaping out on the socks?
No, I just bought like a 6-pack like 2 years ago, and it was really rocking strong for like 2 to 3 straight years. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand
You only,
that.
had, you only had 6 socks?
How many socks you
Roughly.
need?
Yeah. How many days
At
are there in a week?
I'm about to say at least one for every day of the week. At the very least, more
Well,
than
how many
days of the
times do
week.
you do laundry a week?
That
At
is
least
true.
once, right? There you go.
Well, you better put them socks in the wash. You better hop in the shower with them socks too.
I don't know about that one.
Let the soap run down on you. Sage, what's your thing? What's your thing,
Shit,
man?
man. I've been looking around the room because I'm like, damn, this hella
You
shit.
got all new shit?
Mr. Rich.
I'm saying.
Nah, Mr. Rich. Nah, I say the hella shit needs an upgrade. For example,
He
the
was about to say
fan.
audio interface till he got that,
Fuck,
big
you know,
dog.
tough.
I stopped from sending it. I was like, you know what? Sage needs this. Sage needs it. We all need it. Type shit.
He does sound better though.
Yeah, they're like, man, just helping everywhere. My say number 5 is the fan. It's at my room. It's fucking blazing. I'm changing shirts on podcast. It's disgustingly hot in here. Number 4, conceded, call it, is just true. Clothes. I have not been able to go upgrade the wardrobe in a while. And yeah, I'm wearing the same fits. I don't fucking like it. Not dirty fit, same fits, but like, bruh, you had that last year, didn't you? I don't know. Number 3, lights. Number 2, sheesh.
Lights. Oh my god.
Number 2, this isn't really an item because I can fix it myself. I don't know if this counts, but it definitely is getting like dietary. Like literally the food in my fucking fridge needs an upgrade. Like it's just poor eating habits. It's just bad in there, man. I need better eats. And number 1 is definitely place of living, if that counts. I had to move everything down because I just need a basement. That's all I need, but I ain't got a basement. So tough.
What you need a basement for?
I'm saying, don't you just need your own room?
Nigga, I have my own room, but like if I'm up at 11 a.m. in here, then I'm a bad person. So I ain't trying to keep nobody up. That does make me a bad person. I don't want to keep nobody up, but like, yeah, I need the ability to have a 2K stream and not be in here like, let's go. Like,
well, you want a house specifically though, right? Because I'm saying like that idea of like, you know, you can do like I want to do whatever I want to do at like 11 a.m. You can get that from like your own apartment type shit.
Use that what?
It's, like that idea of like I want to play 2K at 1 a.m. and just do whatever I want. Like you can do that at an apartment type shit.
It just depends on how it's set up. And whereas even if you want a house, I was just asking, you just want the basement for working purposes, for streaming and shit like that?
Yeah, definitely. It's pseudo depressing. I won't use the word. It's pseudo annoying because depressing is crazy. That I literally take down a green screen. It's a bed right there. I don't like my work environment 2 inches from my fucking place of rest. It's actually kind of.
I don't like this either, but I'm making it work.
Hey man, cheap 3 bedrooms down here, guys. I'm just saying. Niggas are saying Georgia. Hey man, what if I told you
my first move gotta be in state, man?
You're an hour away from the biddy for real.
My first move got to be in the state. The second move, we could talk LKIAB house all day. The first move, I got to get some experience, man. I got to mess up.
Well, let me say this. Let me say, first of all, B-Souls can break his lease. He's just not choosing to do it. So I don't know what that's
part of being lazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Second of all, I ain't gonna lie. I've been reacting to a bunch of those AMP house story videos and stuff like that, watching them more. Never. We could never.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Even be in the same proximity, or like
we could be in the
same proximity, 100%. That honestly does.
We could live the same way we're set up right now. Like Damo could live across from me. You could live to the right of him, and then Sage could live in front of you, and then Sage live to the left of me or whatever, or the right of me. Like that's fine. In the same house.
In the same house. No, I'd hate y'all.
In
under a month, I'd hate you. I'm sorry.
Bro in chat said, don't do ATL. My rent is $1,500.
Oh my god,
sounds good. I don't. $1,500 is.
Let's say $1,500 for what?
Even for a 1 bedroom, that's in ATL. That's good.
Yeah, that actually is pretty good. But after watching all that with the break-in, and mind you, I think we're different personalities wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
We can't. I can't do a group house, dog.
That break-in story was crazy. I seen that clip from Phantom, bro.
The break-in story is crazy. The guests just randomly in the house is crazy. The parties, the up at all types of hours, all that stuff is crazy, bro. All that stuff is crazy to me. Nah.
Would y'all want to do the same cul-de-sac or the same apartment complex?
Cul-de-sac. I would prefer a house over anything.
Okay.
Even if we're all renting the house or whatever the case may be. The idea of being
walking distance, and not walking distance, but like literal 2, 3, 4. Omar, wake the fuck up. No. Can't do it.
Sharing the same kitchen.
Yeah.
Shared bathroom.
I'm good, OG.
Because one's gonna be the designated cleaner. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, one's gonna be more cleaner than others, and it's gonna be
someone's gonna have the clean freak arc. Someone's gonna have the we're not working hard enough arc. One nigga gonna be going through some shit, and the remaining nigga probably just won't give a fuck the whole fucking time.
Somebody gonna have the all right, bro. At a certain point, niggas just gotta shut the fuck up arc.
Yeah,
At a certain point, everybody gotta go to sleep, right? Like we all need to sleep. That arc would definitely be had. I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep on the couch upside down with a blanket, and I woke up at 3 a.m. and Dom is blasting Rod Wave. I don't know what's going on.
This is a crazy poll. Who did this, bro?
I'm not clicking that.
The poll is who comes the loudest in the Let's Keep It a Buck house.
Why is
and Damo is clear. Yo,
why am I clearing? What's going on?
40.
Bro, this is crazy. It's 63, 11, 6, 4. 70, 11. All right, now y'all just being dicks.
Damn, I think Sage a quiet comer. That's crazy. What the fuck? Y'all think that nigga busts silently? Y'all think that nigga makes zero noise?
He just don't do it.
He's still stuck at 3%.
Straight face.
Nah,
you niggas.
Maybe an eyebrow scrunch.
Nah, if I Dwayne that motherfucker.
Damn, Damo, you went crazy. You know what's crazy?
111
is wild.
Yo,
111 is nuts. What's crazy about that too is like we could, even if we did a house, and again never would, but the stuff that would piss me off would be so like who cares? It would be stuff that I would do, but because I didn't do it, now it pisses me off. Like niggas just start leaving dishes in the sink. At my house, there's dishes
that's
in the
some shit
sink.
I do.
There's dishes in the sink, but because they're not my dishes, yo, who the fuck keeps leaving all these dishes in a goddamn
who the
sink?
fuck has peanut butter in a cup, bruh? What the fuck
Random
is this?
shit. Yo, fellas, can we please wipe the knives off before we just stick them in the sink? Stop sticking your knives in the sink with a little bit of jelly on it. It gets hot in Atlanta. Ants come in the rooms.
Bro, who the fuck is opening multiple sodas, bro? Like, what is going on? Open one soda at a time. Like, all right, bro.
Why is there so much spam in the house? What the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest,
My
bro.
bad, OG.
One of y'all said y'all was gonna wash the dishes. Nigga, you did not do a good job. I've washed this knife 3 times, fool. Like, nah, it's just gonna be hell in there, bro.
Clean the lint trap. What the fuck?
Close the cabinets after you use them. After you get what you need out of the cabinets, close it. Don't crack it. Close the shit all the way.
If you are doing laundry, get your shit out of the dryer.
Yeah, finish.
Fold your clothes. Stop leaving dry ass clothes in the dryer. I need to dry my clothes. Like,
fuck it.
I can't take the trash out every time, right? It can't be me every time, right?
I mean, we all see it just gets higher and higher. We all see it.
Did you drive past the track? Go back. Fuck you.
So you remember when you first came to the first A&P house in Atlanta? Do you remember how the trash was?
Yes.
That dog, they would just pile up bags.
It looked like
I seen the nigga put a plate on the bag. I ain't gonna out who did it, but I seen the nigga put a plate on the full bag. Like the bag is tied. The nigga said plate. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, we pulled up to the house. That first Atlanta trip, I was like, oh, okay.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh, he's not that wasn't even like the first AMP house. When I went to
I was talking about my first experience. I was just talking about when I first was there.
When I first went to the AMP house, it was low-key worse.
Oh, what y'all saw was crazy too. Why it was crazy? That shit was inside the house. At least at the AMP house, the shit was outside. That shit was inside the house, and niggas was just stepping over bags.
Trash.
Oh yeah.
Stepping over
Hey
bags.
man, I did not know you were in town. That's what's up. Like, you trying to smoke? Like,
I promise I don't want to lie.
Like, did you just Mario jump over that?
Nah, ain't no bullshit. Dog. It was like right in that little section to the left. Niggas, yo, Sage, come here real quick. What? Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all trying to sit down? Niggas start throwing hellish. Y'all trying to sit down? It's a chair right there. It was?
I think the worst part is you'll see the trash.
I thought that was trash. Okay.
I think the worst part is you'll see the trash full, you'll see the trash bag with a plate on it, and then a nigga whoop out another bag of trash. And it's just like nobody's like, all right, hold on real quick. Let me just take this out. Nobody did that shit. Oh man, we're cooked.
Nah.
Open one door. This nigga Drake sleep on the half deflated fucking air mattress.
That nigga sleeping on the trash.
Yo, wake up, bro. Wake up.
You live in a puddle of sweat. Like, all right, bro, are you good, kid?
No, I ain't gonna lie. First, I was like, so this is what like full-time content creation is like, bro. This is what. So when you create for like, this is what the lifestyle is like. I'm like, I don't know if I'm built for this, bro.
I'm not creating. I looked around. I was like, I am not creating for this.
And it don't ever have to be like that, but you just make it like that.
Not having the same 24 hours, I guess.
I'm just saying.
I've crazy.
I've really been thinking about that shit. Like the fact I could never do a house because I'm telling y'all the little shit would just piss me off.
Yeah, nah, I'd be a hypocrite. I'd be 100% a hypocrite, and I'd be like the motherfucker that like you just did it, but I'm gonna try to do it better, and you gonna think I'm being passive aggressive, bro. I'm just trying to tighten up the house, but you gonna think I'm being like a dick about it. I'm like, yo, I'm just saying, bro. The counters wasn't clean, Holmes.
I'll take it one step further. I got a child. I can already see. All right, single person. Hey man, can they not yell in the middle of the night? Can they not scream your name? Can they not? My daughter's just trying to sleep. Can they not? Your wall's right next to mine, bro. Can you?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like when you said that we was gonna be next with you knew I had a kid, right? Type shit.
I didn't. I thought niggas understood. I thought what was understood don't need to be said. Can she at least have her by the pillow, please?
Can't.
I will say
so
this.
Slept on. Can you stop waking me up with that shit, bro? God.
I'm glad you did that because let y'all have a fucking couples night at the crib. Three. That's gonna be 4 single niggas when I'm done. Y'all better not do no fuck shit like that. Woo! I'm putting up real numbers.
And it's only it's a two body bi-weekly rule. You can only have sex 2 times. Yeah, that's how that shit works. Even if you guys
Google Calendar. Okay.
I feel bad for saying after about 3 weeks. All right, man. Does every not even that? Just does every day just brunch, couples brunch every fucking day? Like y'all, like is it not just the fellas? Do I have to come?
Y'all gonna think I'm the depressed one. I'm gonna go through that arc because I'm like, damn, every fucking time I walk in this fucking house, there's 3 niggas and love me. Man.
That's the other reason why. That's the other reason why it wouldn't work. Us having like us having significant others makes it impossible. It just does.
Yeah, that's really for real.
That's real shit. That's real shit, actually.
But if we had our own houses, though.
Anyway, hot take of the week, man. I'm gonna start us off.
Shit, I just had it. I just fucking had it. That's crazy.
I'm fine.
Actually. Damn, I just fucking go to Smiles real quick. I just fucking had it. Hold on, let me check Twitter. I swear to God, I just had it.
B-Souls, hot take of the week.
Listen, man, some of y'all need to expand your music palettes, bro. Stop listening to the same shit every single day, and also stop clowning people for listening to different shit just because it's not the shit that you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some Olivia Rodrigo here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. It's cool, man. Just here and there. Doesn't have to be on the regular. Listen to some Ed Sheeran. I'll give Damo that, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to go through a little Ed Sheeran arc here and there. You cannot be listening to Lil Baby every day. You can't, bro. That doesn't even sound fun at that point, man. God, every single day, shout out my label ass me. Every day, bro. Relax.
Whoa.
But every day, come on, man.
Relax. Damo.
Got it. Listen, man, I understand everyone should have, they should have the boundaries. They should have the things they won't put up with and everything like that. Just because someone doesn't meet your expectations doesn't deem them undateable type shit. Not gonna lie, I seen this take and I was like, I really do agree with this. And I seen so many people were upset about it. And I'm like, it's the fucking truth. Just because somebody's not for you doesn't make them, unworthy of being dated by somebody. To judge people on that metric and to live your life like you're one of these internet personalities or these celebrities that you fucking have these, I forgot the word of it, but nasty ass virtual relationship with, and they don't know you at all. You don't know these people, but you garner the same interests as them because you've heard every word you heard them speak every fucking word for the last 2 years, and now you feel that you are them somehow. But now, because this person that you're trying to date doesn't fit you, you feel that they're not worthy of anybody, and that's not the case. Like, niggas think you're high and fucking mighty. Like, look, everyone deserves to have somebody, but no one is at the point to where you're so good that just because a person isn't for you, they're not for anybody. You can't be just degrading people just because they're not fitting your preference.
Okay. Sage, I'll take it away.
Oh, man. I'm gonna get booed out of the arena for this one. Because I know one community is crying in the car, if it even still exists. When women say what they bring to the table and they mention cooking, that counts. I'm not gonna lie, it counts. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people think that, I can cook too. Can you though? First things first, can you though? Are you actually a good cook? And then second, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My mom's, love your moms. She was, I think, fasting, some shit like that. I don't want to misquote what she doing. But long story short, she was cooking a lot less because she was eating a lot less. Dog, that 30, 40 days was hell. DoorDash through the roof. I'm driving out for food. Motherfucking cooking mid. She been cooking for a week. Nigga, I am happy as shit. That shit is a skill, bro. That shit is a skill, and it matters. It's something that was brought to my literal table, and I fucking love it. I'm not about to sit there and degrade that shit no more. I don't think I ever
you laugh at
went
Sage
against
and
it, but if
Domo
I
for
did,
listening
I
to
was wrong.
Rod Wave.
I actually wholeheartedly agree with that one. I don't even like when people downplay skills that you could do as what's being brought to the table. Because a lot of times I don't want to do that shit.
Bruh.
I don't want to do that shit.
But to elaborate, and I think y'all even seen someone in the cooking challenge. Granted, I think Omar pretty much made most of the steak. I had like veggie shit, but I can cook. I've even verified on Instagram. But a lot of people think I'm way better than I think I am. I can cook, but I don't want to sit there, boil no noodles, get the sauce, saute them up. I don't feel like doing that shit when I can go to Wawa for 2 minutes. That shit is skill, bro. That shit is skill.
And the fact that niggas do it on a daily basis in order to survive.
At least twice for most niggas. Me, I need to eat 4 times, kind of, because my metabolism is fast.
Type shit. Next time cooking saves money. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But also, yeah, I just don't like the fact that niggas downplay it, because that 4 hours that I'm cooking, or however long it takes me to cook, I could definitely be doing something else. That's 100% better. So, content creation is the worst thing that's happened to the world, to society. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know that's crazy. It's so ironic and all that stuff like that. But the simulation started because people want to live vicariously through people. And at one point in time, you used to have some sort of talent or some sort of level to you in order for people to want to idolize you or watch you for your day to day. And even the things that they did was out of your reach. But now we have so many nobodies. We have so many people that have no talents. They just have, backing or whatever the case may be that can dictate the culture because people watch their content and follow in line. A lot of it is a trick. It's just a fucking trick. I saw this. What is this? This is unbox therapy. This is him pretending to have a bunch of iPhone 15s. And of course, pushing the iPhone 15. This is the newest, the latest, the greatest. It's just going to get more sheep to the herd. These are just dummy units, but pretending and making content and stuff like that off of it. And there's other examples, but content is just ruining fucking everything. Just be yourself. Be yourself, man.
I think my problem with the take, and it's not the worst work. Well, I mean, in hindsight, there's obviously way more extremes. But I think my problem with the content creator thing is I would just say social media then. I'd just say the idea that any motherfucker can just say whatever and nowadays have the craziest of impacts is wild. Like literally sometimes in certain situations when I'm having certain purchases and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna trust you. And the person has literally said to me about twice this month, actually, oh, trust me, I wouldn't do none of that. I know social media is powerful. Like, wow, like you're gonna be a not asshole. You're gonna not scam me because if I just tweet it, your life might be fucked up. That's crazy. So I would say social media over content creation, but I mean, obviously in general.
Well, let me say behind that, I think at a point in time, and this is like specifically to Instagram, there was a time in which social media existed without content creation to where there was like this much influence. At a point in time, we posted just whatever on Instagram. Like,
true,
pictures could be blurry, pictures could be cropped bad, they could be taken with bad lighting, bad angles. And because you weren't a content creator, because you weren't influencing anybody, it didn't matter. It was just a place for my friends to see what I did on September 14th. You know what I'm saying? But because content creation matters, creating the content, the picture has to be perfect. So we need to take 70 of these with the right angle, the right lighting, the right background. I want to get some smoke off the food. I want to get the cheese stretch. I want to get the X, Y, and Z. Bitch, I'm hungry. Let's dig in.
I think it depends on the app too, because I'm more so leaning towards the fact that YouTube was never actually a social media app. Nowadays, same thing with Twitch, but like apps like Instagram, like you said, apps like Facebook, apps like Snapchat, like those interactions where people just post for their friends and quality doesn't really matter, that still exists pretty prevalently in those platforms.
I think they do, but it's different
even
than
Twitter.
what it used to be. And even Twitter now is changing because there's some sort of content creation aspect for it. Now a lot of people's timelines are getting more and more towards the engagement farming, rage farming tweets. I think that's why Tumblr died, to be quite honest with you, because Tumblr wasn't a place for content creation. It was literally a place to put little mood boards, et cetera, et cetera. And if you were in that niche community, there might have been some people who you followed or whatever, but for the most part, there weren't any famous Tumblrs. But now on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, people are building whole social media platforms. Now, Facebook is like probably the loosest example because, we're all, it's a whole nother category. It's super old, all that stuff like that. But I wholeheartedly believe Instagram changed when niggas found out that they could basically put ads here and make you become a content creator. And then now with Twitter, people aren't tweeting. And I think that's part of why we're having, I don't want to say trouble finding topics, but it's just different now. Niggas is just different. It's just different. Niggas is trying to create content as opposed to get your tweets off, man. Just tweet. Get your thoughts off. The stinky shit. Like, say that. Get that out there.
Hey, Be Real is an app. Apparently, that's why a lot of people use Be Real. It's still actually going strong, apparently. So,
Be Real? Yeah.
Yeah, if that's something that you like. I mean, there's apps out there that give you that experience.
I think my thing would just be getting off the internet. Period. Just going back to living how I live, type shit.
I always say and always endorse, as a person that couldn't even do that for a while, touching grass is fun. I'll always say it, man, and I hope one day the entire community can see touching grass is amazing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Those 2 weeks when I was in the Philippines, and I deadass like thank you guys and the playback team for like letting me have those full 2 weeks off, bro. Fun as fuck.
Yeah, bro. This nigga Bezos, like, can we like not drag it, but talk about how this nigga every time we had a pod just in the backstage, chat, y'all didn't see, like, even the moments we brought him up, he in backstage for like 15 minutes. Bro, get your ass outside. What are you doing, bro?
Nah, in hindsight, it was a fun 2 weeks of grass. No cap.
Yes, bro.
It is. So sometimes you just gotta take it, man. Sometimes you gotta get off the internet, type shit.
It's actual life.
Everybody needs a detox. I think that 2 weeks is like for people who at least make careers doing things online. I feel like you need to at least take 2 weeks a year off anyway, especially if you're successful at what you do, just to literally detach from everything and just actually experience real world shit, because this shit gets disgusting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the type of person you are, that shit can warp your perception of reality.
Especially if you're gullible, man. You'll think like key example. Half a chat think that these girls is all mind-numbingly, annoyingly ignorant. I promise you, half the tweets I see from the women on Twitter, I have encountered maybe twice in person. I'm like, oh, okay, heard that tweet like 5 years ago. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're not common. That shit is all fake, bro. That shit is all fake.
No, that's facts. That's super facts. I think this is a good pod. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it was a good pod.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Sorry, you like the angle?
Yo, do some thumbnail pics real quick. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
Well, Sin City's angel.
I got you. Thumbnail pic.
No, that's nasty.
You're sick.
That's
You're
super
sick.
nasty.
But he wants you to do it again. I hope you know that. Look up.
There you go. Yeah.
Dre, we
Dre,
got
man?
him. We got him.
Dre,
Yeah.
there you go, Dre. There you go.
Damn, Sammy got some big ass lips. No cap. Pause.
I mean, not too much on my dog. I'm about to
Nah, he
him
do.
off.
I ain't gonna lie.
Chill
Twitter right now. That nigga lips is crazy.
That nigga was hooping apparently in Texas. Apparently he was hooping.
Okay.
He told me he was hooping. That's why I said apparently. He told me he was hooping.
I would say the same thing if I wasn't. And I haven't seen it, but I'm skeptical of everybody.
Hey, son, you see this?
Clip it, send it to him.
Let's see.
What's it called? I can't wait until next pod. We break 1,000 subs.
Yes.
4-figure subs, chat. Damn.
Crazy word.
First month over. They thought we couldn't do it, but I believe we could. Type shit. I believe we could. That being said, though, Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, chat. It's been your mom for midnight snack, and we will be back Monday. Hey, man, all you 2K niggas, be on the lookout. Clan tryouts are coming soon. Get your builds right. Get your builds ready.
Twitter, bro.
I know I'm getting my
I
builds
seen
right.
your tweet. I couldn't even take offense. Who
Yo.
was telling you, bro? Was that Discord?
No, it wasn't. I don't
Okay,
even
thank
start-
God.
Don't even get me started
No,
on
that was
the
crazy.
levels.
That was
Now
crazy.
I will say, I've done my fair share of selling niggas. I've had a couple games. It's been a couple games during this learning adjustment where I did not put on for the Xbox community. But as a whole, I feel like I've represented myself pretty adequately as an Xbox player. Man, you PlayStation niggas. Oh my God. I don't know what the fuck is in the water over there, but it is a stark difference. Now, a lot of niggas is trash, but there's a stark difference between an Xbox guard that I've played with on my big and a PlayStation guard I play with on my big. You PlayStation niggas all play like Ace, and B-Souls know exactly what I mean.
I know what you mean. I seen it.
You niggas just don't pass. What your X button? It's literally for shoot. Y'all should get Xboxes because your X should just be to shoot. You niggas don't pass. Shit's crazy.
Damn.
This nigga hating. I ain't gonna lie.
Whatever.
Team PS stand up. I just got a black controller for real. Type shit. Sage, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, people. It's my third day out here, and now I know the real. Shout out to the 546 throughout the entire time. Y'all still here. Usually niggas dip out at the outro. Y'all still here. So now we know the actual 540 that was actually solid the entire fucking time. Because the first 2 days of Twitch, you a real nigga, but you might not be a real solid nigga. But you a real nigga. Shout out to the solid niggas that continuously tune in and tune out. 1K on the way on stream number 4, man. It's gonna be great vibes in the it's gonna be great vibes in the past, present, and future. And I ain't gonna lie, we getting better every pod, bro. So you're gonna want to tune in. Also, side note, final tangent, yo, that Eagle sneak play is OP, and I'll die by it, bro. This shit's getting crazy. These niggas, bro, they got 9 touchdowns off of that shit, but no, bro, that shit's wild. I don't care. I'll die by it. I know Discord hates when I say that. I'll die by it. That play is cracked. Ban that shit. Oh yeah.
God, this shit, I ain't gonna lie. It's a sexy controller. I will say that. If you don't got a black controller, get you a black controller. Yeah, Clips channel is going crazy. Streams is going crazy. We got shows coming up on my channel. But the only show that's important right now is the Soul Show. Ain't that right, B Bobby?
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna be on stream afterwards. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid right now. All right, we're gonna go over to the Souls Twitch. And we're going to be reacting to some shit. I want to react to everyone's hot takes as well through TTS. So that's going to be the activity for this stream. So let's see how it fucking turns out. But yeah, the raid is going to be activated right now. I'm going to go ahead and start the stream right now. You see what I'm saying? And with that being said, we're out of here, man. Peace
Summoning
out.
Jutsu.
Oh my gosh. Bye, guys. Bye.
Right.
Peace out, y'all.
We're off air.
Yeah, they on yours. They on yours.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and